Good morning, everybody. How is everyone this morning? Let me go up. Thank you, Anna Lynn. Start the morning off right. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Boofer. Hi, Gail. Hi, Pickles. Hi, Rira. Hi, Edward. Hi, Rose. Hi, Anna Lynn. Hi, GC. Hi, V. I think I got everybody. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Good morning. Okay, so I may be a little slow on chat this morning just because of the way I have it set up so that we can do the wreath today. Let me move this down here. Boom. There we go. Right, Pickles? Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm glad it was. Gail, yesterday, a cooking video popped up and it was from a Gail. And I was like, is that our Gail? But it was that lady that Collie covers sometimes, that Gail. So I have all my stuff out for, oh, I don't need nail polish. I have all my stuff out for the wreath. We have berries in orange, purple, black, and then a mix of orange and yellow. We have 3 different kinds of ribbon. We have the leaves. We have these glitter balls, and then we have the pumpkins. So we'll see what we can do. I've not worked with this ribbon before, so I'm going to see what it's like. Good morning, Six. Wreaths are not my forte, guys, so I'm going to need your help. So what should we do? Should we wrap the ribbon around? And should we use all 3? I kind of like all 3 together. The orange, the green, and the yellow. Don't count on it, V. I've not made a wreath in, oh my gosh, years and years and years. Well, it's actually a fall wreath, but I was saying, Annalyn, that like these I could definitely use at Christmas for a wreath. I could definitely use the green. Good morning, Blue. Yeah, everybody make sure you have live chat on. Seeing as our chat is the best thing about these lives. Those cat eyes you have on the board would look amazing in between the wreaths. You know what? I have extras. Not that one, but where did my daughter put them? Did I show you guys? I don't know if I showed you this because this came at a different time. But one day we're going to do punch, and look at this bowl I got. Isn't that awesome? So we're gonna do punch with like spiders and eyeballs in there. One day. I'll have to find the other eyes. You know what? We can take one off of the wall. How often do I show the wall anyway? Can I make my screen bigger for the wreath? Sure. Is that a little better? Unless you guys don't want to watch. Well, we can watch videos. You guys never care if she's on the screen or not. GC, I actually have a crochet channel. It kind of got left on the wayside because of this channel, but I did start from the very, very beginning, like making a magic circle, making a slip knot, then going into single crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, all of that. So okay, I'll make me bigger and then we'll just listen to the audio of Chantal. Is that good? Is that how you guys want it? I'll put me in. Maybe I can put in, well, no, that would cover it up. Hold on, we'll get it. How's that? Hold on, guys. I'm trying to figure out what's at the bottom there. Oh, that's you guys. Why are we playing you guys at the bottom? There we go. That was weird. The filter, you guys, that was ridiculous, that one. For all the desperate ladies out there, you all want my man. Yeah, that's what it is, Foodie. We all want your man. All right. I need help, guys, because I'm not a wreath maker. Shrink this down. All right, there we go. Okay. I saw a picture of what she would look like without the filters last night. Wow, wow. Did you guys notice her lip on that video? I noticed it, and then it was like right after I watched it, I went on YouTube and there was already somebody calling it out. Her mouth was a mess in that one. Can imagine what it looked exactly at what I was like, is it chapped? You know how like kids do that when it's winter time, they kind of like bite a top, like kind of like rub their teeth up against the top upper lip and they get that chapped, you know. Yeah, so somebody said, excuse me, I don't know anything about this stuff, but somebody said it was syphilis something or other. I think so too, V, because the whole mouth thing, and she went to the outhouse yesterday. So those two things combined, I think she is too. Oh, you're right. It's all around her mouth. I don't think it's chapped lips. I think someone gave her a gift. Yes, it happened after her trip to the outhouse. Exactly. That's exactly what I was like, you know, between that and then the outhouse today. Yeah. Yep. The outhouse gave her away. She keeps dry shaving all of her pumpkin head face. I do enjoy sipping my coffee while watching Chantal cry and rage. But the arts and crafts will do. She acts like she just wanted fresh air. Yeah, when does she ever want fresh air? I don't know about, well, see, I don't know anything about that stuff. Somebody said before when she had that on her mouth, it was burned from a crack pipe. See, I don't know the difference between crack, meth, coke. Like, I don't know any of that stuff, but like in my head, I just, it's hard drugs. That's all I think. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Somebody said, I don't know if it was on Twitter or YouTube on a community post, but somebody said that it was STI. In Piggy's last vid, some woman claimed to be in CTR with Sala and FaceTimed him. Supposedly, she sent Chantal the info and was also going to post on Twitter. We shall see. Yeah, I heard that, Pickles. I was in somebody's stream last night and they said that they had said they were going to post those on Twitter. The locations of the red marks give her away. Plus, the farms has a picture. Hold on, it scrolled on me. My setup is different today, so I'm a little off kilter. Plus, the farms has a picture of her fingers. One has a blister on it. Oh, so Chantal's lying and antics have not stopped, despite the hijab. She is not capable of making rational life decisions. Sorry, Chantal, it's just what I'm seeing in you. Right? Just the fact that she's considering, Gail, having kids. Like, and I really, really feel bad saying it, you guys. I do. Because, I can't imagine being a woman and not being able to have kids and wanting kids. So I do feel bad about that. But like I said, good morning, Edna. Like I said yesterday, one, you've been killing yourself slowly for years now. So bringing a child into the world and then, possibly passing away and leaving them without a mother. She could have had two, Danny. She's like 40 and doesn't take, right. So first there's that. You could end up passing away and leaving that child without a mom. And two, babies don't stay babies. And even when they are babies, they're waking up every 2 hours at night to be fed. Can you imagine, Chantal? You can't just swat them away like you will Sam or BBJ when you're sleeping. A baby wakes up and needs to be fed, it needs to be fed. Or it needs a diaper, it needs a diaper. And then when that baby is past babyhood and into toddlerhood, how are you going to chase that child? What if you're outside with that baby and it runs toward the road? You can't catch that child. My keyboard was on a different language. So, I mean, I just feel like it's selfish for her to even be thinking of that. But I do understand, like the urge, the desire to have a kid. But yeah, it's not a good decision for her. She can just get a pet rat or a silkworm for a pet. Yeah, her children would end up like Shani's. Oh, please, no. Pete will be breastfeeding them. I think she wants a child because that's what men want. I don't think she actually wants a child. I think she just wants that connection you have with someone when you have kids together. Yeah, I think so too. She's never getting married or having kids now. It's just talking smack to clock up her money meter. GC, stating it like it is. Okay, guys, we need to get started on our Wreath. So, you know what I kind of wanted to do too, which I thought would be neat, is kind of, let me get this sticker off of here. I thought it would be cool to like kind of make stripes with the balls. And then we can put like the we can put the ribbon like between the stripes of the balls. Dry glue, dry. I promise you, I will burn myself at least once while we're doing this. Me and glue guns don't get along. I don't think she is desperate enough to let a man have children with another woman, though. Yeah, surrogacy and IVF and such are against Sala's religion, so I'm not sure why she's all about this trying to get pregnant kick anyways. She even brought up uterus transplants. I know, V. She would be happy to be number 2 or 3 wife. Can you imagine with her jealousy? You guys, if this doesn't turn out pretty, I'm going to be embarrassed. Oh, Gail, I feel you. We were talking about this yesterday. My son joined the Marines, and I swear it gave me PTSD. I was, they were homeschooled. They were always home, and their friends always hung out here. So I was used to my kids being here all the time. Again, wreaths are not my forte. Give me a hook and some yarn. So, members, is anybody interested in a giveaway for the Frankenstein bag, trick-or-treat bag? Because I would need to get that out, like, now, in order for you to have it for Halloween. Good morning, Chewy. We are making a wreath, and nobody's helping me, Chewy, so you want to help? You guys think I'm lying. Look at this is what we have so far. It's you know what? It's going to be a wreath that should be in Hocus Pocus. That's it. Oh, I need another glue stick. You can have it, Anna. I'm done. We could always do the wreath and the trick-or-treat bag for giveaway. You like the balls? All right. Keep the balls. I know, but isn't that so weird, Blue? Or do you see that, like, basically she has to find a sitter for Pete's so she can go to Kuwait? Like, how weird is that? And I was watching some clip. I don't remember. It might have been Piggy, where people were asking about the mansion, and he's like, "It's not a mansion." He's like, "It's a nice average middle class home," and everybody was like, "Well, she's saying it's a mansion." He goes, "Yeah, well, she exaggerates." And then he's like, "Okay, I gotta poop." He's like, "I'll mute it. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta poop." And he must have said he had to poop like 5 times. I've been on a couple of Monty's panels, but I'm not a reaction channel. If that's what you were asking, do you have a channel, Edna? Well, there is Willie's, Edna, too. And guys, everything here was from Dollar Tree, so nothing was more than $1.25. I can just see these little glitter balls falling on the ground, and my cat's having an absolute field day. Good morning, Ms. T. Oops. And there they went. I'm going to put these in here before they end up all over my floor. There we go. Oh, look at this little baby one. I didn't see that little baby one. Oh, thank you, GC. I don't. This is new for me, actually, doing a wreath. Okay, you want me to play something? We can play. How about if I put a little window up in the top, like I had this window? Rose for thee, but not for me. Okay. Frame. There we go. Give me a second, guys. Sorry. Alright, display capture. Alright. Now my little ghosty needs to move over here. Oh, you know what? My ghost reminds me of is, I wonder where Bree is this morning. Alright. There we go. Where's that? What if she marries Nads to try and keep him in the country, peppering a little truth in all the lies. Thank you, V, for sharing this tea. All right, here we go. There's Bree. Good morning, Bree.
That's the way I am. Live, laugh, and love. Fuck off. I have found myself a real man. Yes, halfway across the world. It's a vast world. Why am I going to be closed-minded and limit myself to someone here? Debbie, like,
Yes,
calm your tits. Okay? I'm not the one, though, who can't find somebody in my own country.
I'm sorry, Bree. I'm doing this, so I'm not.
Shut up. Okay. You don't think coming to another country, 3,000 miles away, spending $3,000 in a shitty Gatineau hotel to get food cooked for you is fucking desperate, and you're making fun of me? Give me a break. Give me a break. I don't get it. These sort of things don't make sense to me. Double entendre.
I try to, in the mods, try to share.
She spent a lot of money to come see Chef El Shami.
You know, the links for you guys' channels that are always in here.
Shocked to find that gambling is going on in here. You're winning, sir. Oh, thank you very much.
Sala is
Good
my
morning,
soulmate.
Jacqueline.
He
Good
happens
morning,
to be
Jilly.
in another country. So, we're gonna make it happen. I can.
I did too, V.
And I will.
I'm telling you guys, cooking videos are it. I love cooking videos.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Nice. I jinxed myself. I was going to say, I haven't burnt myself yet. Good morning, hey girl, hey. Good morning, Stephanie. Okay. There's... Oh, you know what, guys? I forgot to share my...
Fighting today. Well, wow. That was so, like, aggressive and out of nowhere. I love it. Surprise Bong is FFG's wife who likes it the most. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the entertainment. I have psych ward staff asking what happened with ham salad. I love that. Oh, my God. Thank you for being here and exposing.
All right. So this one, these are from Lynn. Lynn sent me these this morning, the last one and this one. I know, me too, Anna Lynn.
Hello, foodie beauties.
Seriously? Do you think that you're going to be doing this now? After all that you've done, there is an old saying. It's, you cannot go home again. And if you think you're going to go back to this, giggling over pink and white stripes and cupcakes, have a little chat and a little bit of food, and you're going to say beauty about it every 5 minutes, forget it. We all know that you're a dang monster. You've proven it for the better part of 2 years now. Take your best shot, you lying pile of crap.
Hi, marhaba, assalamu alaikum.
Okay, stop right there. You lose. Maybe with your stupid beezers you win. Over here, you lose. Maybe with French Fry Girl and Yabba, you win. Over here, you lose. And Winifred Parks has got here a picture of what you really look like. And she's too much of a lady to say what the fuck needs to be said. I'm going to say it right over here. Okay? Thanks very much for showing that picture there, Ann. And you do great work. Thanks for what you do, Ann. Thanks. Okay. Now, what you got here is a computer representation. It's not even really Chantal, okay? Chantal's got a head the size of a pumpkin. Alright, she's just a hedonist. She just sits around at the townhouse ordering junk food and smoking dope all day long. That's all the truth. She's live streamed it for like 2 years straight now. And her head's the size of a pumpkin. And her skin is a mess. Her lips are thin, her eyes are scrunched up because of the fat, has no place else stuff to go. And when the only way you would ever see Chantal if you were in the townhouse while she's shooting this. What happens is this. Chantal turns on the Samsung and she talks into it. And the Samsung takes what it's looking at and barely holds itself together. And unlike a guitar effect pedal that has true bypass and just sends a signal through and gives it to you, like when you're watching live sports on some game or something, what the Samsung does is take that horrible footage and processes it, and then at a delay of a few milliseconds, spits it out. And what you're looking at right there is not really Chantal. That is a computer recreation. None of that is real. The only thing it doesn't mess with is the cupboard in the background because it's not programmed to do that. What you're looking at is a computer recreation, okay? This is not real, what you're looking at, Chantal. Heavy, heavy filters. It slenderizes the head. It works on the lips, the eyes, the skin, everything. It just isn't real. And she's going to be telling us that some man's about to marry her? No way!
Welcome back to another video. Yes, I have decided to do a video to talk a bit about, I guess, just what's on my mind.
So you mean besides the bacon grease, shrooms, and bong resin? Please, share!
And I didn't really feel like going live. As you know, I'm kind of in weird moods.
No, you are sort of in the middle of script revisions while you're confronted with the ongoing challenge of having to produce shit on a daily basis.
And sometimes I just feel like doing videos. So, I'm just wanting to, I guess, talk about some, I don't know if it's like prejudices or what you would call it, but definitely
oh my goodness.
misconceptions.
All right, that's
So this here is where a career liar speaking through an artificial filter is going to let us know what the truth is. Please, carry on with that.
And this is gonna sound super
Look at this one.
snotty.
It looks like an egg.
Believe me, we are not surprised. We know that it's all that you do.
But I want every woman out there to know.
Please stop right there, wildebeest.
Anyway,
You
we
are
can do
not
craft
speaking
one
to
where
every
we're all
woman
on
out there. In the grand
just
scheme of things,
camera, just
you got a
like
very
this, you know,
small
showing what we're
channel,
crafting.
and your audience is made up of a male
I have
portion,
to
which
figure
are
out-
weirdo fetish feeder freak.
Every year I do an ornament, and I try like to kind of personalize the ornament for my kids so that when they move out, they have a head start on their Christmas trees. They get all their ornaments from each year. But last year I did the gnomes, so I need to figure out what I'm going to do this year.
And the women who follow you do not qualify as ladies. They're all stupid. They're as fat and disgusting and
I think
as
it would be fun,
slovenly as you are, or worse. And they live vicariously through you. And you all have empty, pathetic lives. And I forgot to mention it earlier. I'm going to mention it now. It's my dang channel. I'll do it. In addition to the filter
GC,
and
I
all that
should
it's
totally
doing
do
for you,
that.
working
Put sound
overtime,
down.
you're also wearing 20 pounds of makeup. And this is where it starts. This is where it starts.
Good morning, son.
All right,
That's
over
what
here,
I was just
ladies,
saying,
here.
son. I didn't used to like this channel, but this was freaking hysterical. Good morning, Erwin. Oh no, you stayed up till 3 a.m. I understand that. I get that. When you're in the zone, you have to keep it going. Calling her male viewers freaks when he used to support her and wanted to collaborate with her. Yeah, I didn't wasn't he kind of like vile? I don't know. I didn't used to care for his channel, but this one's funny.
On my channel, and a few gentlemen, this is where it starts. Chantal is trying to get you angry. She's going to say, I am a queen, and you're also pathetic. She just wants you to take an interest. You know, it's like flypaper. It's like a spider web. Don't get invested in it. And, you know, there was no real fight going on with Natter. She never brought criminal charges. And like I keep reminding you,
Aw,
if she ever did, then she'd be in front of a judge too. It's a crime in Canada called public mischief. It's all a lie. It's all live action role playing. And I'm telling you now, like I told you before, this is just her ramping up to have a very profitable holiday
morning,
season,
Vanessa.
because YouTube is very profitable during the holiday season. I'm going to get this thing published October 19th, even though I'm rushed. This is what she's trying to start now. So she's insulting the women out there that make the mistake of taking an interest with this. She's going to say, I am a queen, and you're all so desperate.
Me
She doesn't
too.
care
I
that you
want
hate
to
her.
too.
All right? You can laugh at it for what it is, live action role playing coming from a liar. Don't go over to her channel to do it. You come over to this reaction channel or start one of your own, okay? I'm not saying you gotta follow me. You can start one of your own too, okay? Just don't pay attention to this thing on its own channel. Don't fall for the same tricks all over again. She's just trying to get you angry, so you pay attention and get your channel hot. She makes money for herself and her co-actors in this mess she is offering for the 2022 holiday season. That is it.
Co-actors.
If you are so desperate that you have to enter the DMs of somebody that I'm involved with, or try to, I need you to know that any reply you get from anyone calling themselves Sala, like,
guys,
they have the
she already fell for the scam thing once with Natter, and everybody told her and told her and told her, and then she had to eat crow and admit that everybody was right. So it floors me that she is so sure of herself and comes on here and says this. Creature is not involved with anyone, all fake, trying to get people to take an interest. Creature. But yeah, she didn't listen to any of us about Natter. Now everybody's saying the same things with Sala. She's not listening to that. I mean, I would be embarrassed to come on here and be that sure of myself, Chantal, because history has proved that you're quite easy to scam. Did AR come in? Good morning, AR. Exactly, Blue. It's not racist if it comes out of their mouth. Exactly. We don't pay Ben.
And to be that worthy. To even enter his DMs. Any reply you get is fake, because this man spends hours on video call with me every day. Shows me screenshots of every single person trying to follow him. Has all comments turned off. Is not accepting friend requests anywhere. And his dating app that you're so hanging on to as proof that this man doesn't love me. Please, you're so gullible.
This here is where stupid people make a mistake and start to take an interest. Now that the Natter storyline has been set aside, and the
cool
fake reaction channels, which are really the echo chamber channels, you know, the channels like Frenchie that says that it's not offensive when Chantal makes fun of the tragedy of 9/11, and when Chantal mocks children getting murdered in the United States of America, American Yabba gives her a pass on it and says, "Oh well, everybody talked about that on Friday. It's Monday, and it's already been done." And meanwhile, all that Yabba does is react to this thing. Those are the echo chamber channels. They're all getting a piece of the action. Yabba takes a morning shift, Frenchie takes a night shift. They're all working together, okay? So now that the Natter thing has been set aside, and you ain't gonna hear people screaming and gasping about Cokie anymore.
That I will say, you're a reaction channel too. So I'm not understanding the difference there.
Cokie this. Doesn't it feel like it never really existed? Doesn't it feel empty and ridiculous that you ever followed it? And I told you it was all horseshit.
We're going to be in trouble, guys.
So
look,
don't get angry. Don't get insulted when she's pretending to have this fabulous man. And that all y'all are losers because you can't compare to amazing Chantal with 20 pounds of makeup and Samsung software doing a recreation of what she really is. That's just what she wants you to do. She wants you to get angry. The opposite of love is not hate. The opposite of love is indifference. So that's what you should give her. Ignore it. Come on over here, and we're going to have fun making fun of this thing, reacting to this live-action roleplay. She's doing it all over again.
Right.
Because she's got nothing else to bring to the table. There's no beauty. There's no interest. There's no entertainment. There's no work being done. It's just a stoner telling dirty stories and putting on airs and pretending, live action role playing, talking at you through a filter, wearing far too much makeup, trying to push your buttons. Don't get angry at it. Just ignore it. Come over here and laugh at it. Don't be led down the garden path by an idiot all over again. Don't do it.
Just like you all accuse me of being. I'm sorry, or should I say, I apologize if I sound bitter.
I wonder if I should stop.
Yeah, I'm a little bitter.
There.
I'm trying to do better for my life, and I have people everywhere
or
trying to pull me back down into the stinky bog with them.
Otherwise, it's going to
There Chantal is pretending to be at war with Frenchie. Now, when Frenchie showed up for the fashion show, you might be like, well, why did that happen? Chantal could have prevented her from being there and would have expected that she was going to be there if they really were at odds with one another. It's the same reason why Chantal will go on these fake weight loss journeys, because she gets a lot of interest when she says she's going to start them, and she gets a lot more extra money. Then when she gives up on them, she gets more interest, so people are telling her off. So she makes money when she pretends to try, and she makes money when she pretends to give up on it. She never had any interest anyway. It's just a blob of shit sitting around the townhouse, high on drugs, ordering shit it's going to eat anyway. It says, I think I'll pretend to do a weight loss journey. More money. Oh, look, I'll pretend to fall off it. More money. So Frenchie and Chantal getting together at the fashion show meant more money. And then they go back to pretending they hate each other. More money. They work together. This channel got attacked by Chantal and Natter with false copyright strikes. Okay? The Yabba channel didn't get attacked. Frenchie channel didn't get attacked. Chantal said she's going to bring, civil claims against... Nothing happens. She's going to say later on this video, I am fighting it behind the scenes. Well, it's not behind the scenes. If you charge somebody with criminal harassment, it becomes public knowledge in court. Okay? It's all lies. These two fucking idiots work together to harvest money from people even stupider than they are. Don't be a part of it.
You can stay there. I'm moving on up. I'm getting married.
Chantal is going to marry Natter.
Yes.
No. Chantal is going to Turkey. No. Chantal is going to Jamaica.
This is
Chantal is really going to lose weight this time. No. Like, how many times can you get fooled by the same damn clown? How many times? Don't go over there, pay attention to it. You come over here, we're going to make proper reaction to it. Okay? And don't pay attention to Frenchie. Don't pay attention to Yabba. I know there's a lot of stupid people following it.
I wrap
this? How many times can you be lied to? How many times can you be excited to pay attention to something that is a complete fraud? Okay? She is not getting married. I'm rushing this thing. It could have been funnier, a little bit better. I still think it's pretty dang funny the way it is. I gotta get this out the door before midnight, October 19, 2022. That's the day Chantal says she's getting married. She's never getting married, okay? And I'll elaborate on this later as this stupid storyline goes along. Don't pay attention to it over there. Pay attention to it over here. All right? I mean, it's not like a criminal offense to lie to people on YouTube, because this thing gets away with it ongoing. It doesn't mean you gotta fall for it. You can come over here. We have a good time making fun of this live action role playing. Don't go over there. Pay attention to it over there.
Good morning,
this thing is starting the same story all over again with a different actor, okay? Don't be that dang stupid. Chantal on this day, October 19, 2022, says she's getting married. And I'm saying here, FBRC, that Chantal on October 19, 2022, I am rebutting that, saying she is never getting married. It is not going to happen. Believe it.
I'm going to live an amazing life. This move is happening. I'm glowing up in life, behind the scenes, and from now on, I'm only allowing you whatever privacy I want to give you. And honestly, the way things are going to be going with my channel, probably not much. My privacy is something I have not valued my entire life.
Really? So you were somehow doing shitty live streams in your front yard when you were 16 years old or something like that? Hey, I'm Chantal. You want to come over to the house and watch me lie and be an idiot? Hey, look at me. Throw me 25 cents. I'll do it.
Do I regret that? I see people, desperate reaction channels and desperate women, trying to...
We're all desperate. You're not desperate for meeting a man and falling in love and
why would
accepting a proposal after 2 days?
And listen carefully, ladies. Why would Salah go for you girls?
Oh my gosh.
When he has a Canadian queen? like me.
Okay, that was good, guys.
You make no sense. Anyway, I'm just terribly bored with all the speculation I'm seeing.
I'm so terribly bored, y'all.
None of it's true. I want to just say, if I'm being scammed, why has he not made any videos to try to leech off my YouTube channel? Why has he not been pushing me to do content? Why has he promised to take care of me as my husband? This is what a real man does. I have found myself.
But he hasn't done it yet. Chantal.
Yes.
He's made a lot of promises that he
it's
has
a vast world. Why am I going to be closed-minded and limit myself to someone here? Salah is my soulmate. He happens to be in another country. So we're going to make it happen. I can. And I will. What other scams? He's using me for citizenship. Number one, we don't have green cards here. Sponsoring a spouse, yes, it's a big process. It's not just quick and easy like that. Also, who says he's even coming here right now? This is the thing. I even saw a rumor that he has no family. How are people making these claims when they don't even know us? They don't know anything. And guess what? You're not going to. I have every right to my privacy. I'm taking back my privacy. You can put every video, every thumbnail, every picture of me you want of my past. And that hasn't scared him away. He knows who I am. He knows I'm Foodie Beauty. And he loves me for me. As a person, I have a lot to offer. Just because I pick my nose in old videos means I'm not worthy of love. Okay. Or maybe because I went through a hard time and I was in an abusive relationship and resorted to drugs to cope with things. So that's going to be rubbed in my face over and over. Nice try, but no. I don't want
Chantal, you'd be the first one to rub it in people's
I'm moving
face.
forward, and so are my beezers. My loyal beezers, and that's all that matters. And the rest, well, whatever.
Do something better with your life. Please do not waste your work following this shyster. You could be working on yourself. You could be looking to work on your friends and family. Okay? She wants one of two responses out of you. Okay? For her beezers, she wants them to be on board and say, this is going to happen. I believe you, Chantal. Using that filter and all that makeup. Yeah, I'm sure that some guy is about 30 years of age and, has got a normal job and everything. He wants to bring a pile of crap that has totally let itself go and into his family and marry you. I believe it. And I want to see this dream come true, too. And that's what she wants them beezers to do. She wants them to follow it. And everybody else, she wants to get angry and say, he's on Tinder trying to talk to other folks. You were meant to find that Tinder. So it would give her something to talk about so the whole thing would seem like it's real at the start. Yep. You've already been through this before. And so the bigger portion, she wants people to hate on her and say, I want this to fall apart. And it's going to all blow up in your face, Chantal. And he's going to leave you. It doesn't matter. It's all phony. It's all live action role playing. There ain't no love affair happening. And there ain't no, a fragile thing that's going to fall apart. And she's going to be, oh, look, he left me. He used me. She just wants you to pay attention. She's just a fucking stoner, sitting in the apartment all day long, eating junk food. That's why it's just so enormous. You got to use that software. Like I said earlier on, what you got there is a computer recreation. Not even Chantal. And it sits around there getting high, telling dirty stories, and figure out, wow, if I just sit around here and lie all day and night, I can make a whole hell of a lot of money. And my buddies Frenchie and Yabba make it seem like it's real, and we all get to be in on this. Don't be stupid. This thing is not getting married. I'll say it again, maybe it'll sink in real good. This thing is not getting married, ever. It's not happening, so forget it. Don't follow it. You come over here, all right? Grow up. Come over here. We will make fun of this live action role playing. And let the idiots have all the rest, okay? That's it, okay? I gotta get this thing published today.
That's okay.
And that is
you have
done.
an issue with Yaba and... I don't understand. You have an issue with Yaba and FFG covering her? It is Foodie Beauty Reaction Channel.
Hello, Foodie Beauties.
This is G.
Hi, marhaba, assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another video. Yes, I have decided to do a video to talk a bit about, I guess, just what's on my mind. And I didn't really feel like going live. As you know, I'm kind of in weird moods. And sometimes I just feel like doing videos. So, I'm just wanting to, I guess, talk about some, I don't know if it's like prejudices or what you would call it, but definitely misconceptions. And this is going to sound super snotty, but I want every woman out there to know that if you are so desperate that you have to enter the DMs of somebody that I'm involved with, or try to,
I find this funny.
I need you to know that any
isn't this
reply
exactly
you get
what
from
you did,
anyone
Chantal?
calling themselves
The
Sala,
hypocrisy today.
like they
on
even have the
YouTube is
nerve
ridiculous.
to pretend to be that worthy, to even enter his DMs. Any reply you get is fake, because this man spends hours on video call with me every day, shows me screenshots of every single person trying to follow
he's good at
him,
his job.
has all comments turned off, is not accepting new friend requests anywhere, and his dating app that you're so hanging on to as proof that this man doesn't love me. Please, you're so gullible, just like you all accuse me of being. I'm sorry, or should I say, I apologize if I sound bitter. Yeah, I'm a little bitter. I'm trying to do better for my life, and I have people everywhere trying to pull me back down into the stinky bog with them. You can stay there. I'm moving on up. I'm getting married. I'm going to live an amazing life. This move is happening. I'm glowing up in life, behind the scenes, and from now on, I'm only allowing you whatever privacy I want to give you. And honestly, the way things are going to be going with my channel, probably not much. My privacy is something I have not valued my entire life. Do I regret that? I see people, desperate reaction channels and desperate women, trying to break this up.
We are all
it's not going to happen.
y'all.
Why would Sala,
Doesn't matter if I've been married
and listen
for
carefully, ladies,
28 years.
why would Sala
been with my husband for 34.
go for you girls when he has a Canadian queen like me? You make no sense. Anyway,
who else?
I'm just terribly bored with all the speculation I'm seeing. And I have to tell you, none of it's true.
I never did find out.
I want to just say, if I'm being scammed, why has he not made any videos to try to leach off my YouTube channel?
Good morning, Tara. Good morning,
why
Pineapples.
has he not been
Good
pushing me
morning,
to do
Goblin.
content? Why has he promised to take care of me as my husband? This is what a real man does.
Tara.
I have found myself a real man. Yes, halfway across the world. It's a vast world. Why am I going to be closed-minded and limit myself to someone here? Sala is my soulmate. He happens to be in another country.
Mrs. G.
So, we're going to make it happen. I can. And I will. What other scams? He's using me for citizenship. Number one, we don't have green cards here. Sponsoring a spouse, yes, it's a big process. It's not just quick and easy like that. Also, who says he's even coming here right now? This is the thing. I even saw a rumor that he has no family. How are people making these claims when they don't even know us? They don't know anything. And guess what? You're not going to. I have every right to my privacy. I'm taking back my privacy. You can put every video, every thumbnail, every picture of me you want of my past. And that hasn't scared him away. He knows who I am. He knows I'm Foodie Beauty.
2 in the chat
And
if
he
we
loves
want
me
to
for
cut
me.
them off individually.
As a person,
and 3 in
I
the
have
chat
a lot
if we
to
don't want to
offer.
use
Just because I pick my nose
them
in
at all.
videos means I'm not
Good
worthy
morning,
of love.
believer.
Okay. Or because I went through a hard time and I was in an abusive relationship and resorted to drugs to cope with things. So that's going to be rubbed in my face over and over. Nice try, but no. I don't live in the past. You guys do. I'm moving forward, and so are my Beezers. My loyal Beezers, and that's all that matters. And the rest, well...
Right. We shall be bowing down to her.
Also, I would like everyone to reach out to people who are having their names mispronounced over and over. Go ask them if that matters.
Good morning, Summer. Okay.
Go ask them if that matters.
I will let you know there's one reaction channel particularly who keeps being racist just because that's the only way they feel they can get to me out of desperation. But every harassment is being documented and noted, and I'm actually in contact with a representative from YouTube about a lot of things.
Guys,
this might take a while. Maybe, I don't know how long. I mean, I guess while they look into it. But I'm tired of not fighting for my rights in any way. The rights to my privacy. I need to take responsibility for myself. But where's the community's responsibility and everything? So it's okay to just be racist and just say racist things now, and just, but the onus is still on me for that, right? Because of something, a comment I made a long time ago that wasn't
Charlie
even
Gold
racist.
That was as racist as you can get.
You're all crappy, and every time you do something racist like that, I will report you.
Alright, so just a brief history on this racism accusation, which is so contrived and so far-fetched. It's insane, but anyway, this person, Charlie Gold, was a reaction channel up my butt and around the corner since I started YouTube, basically. Fat-shaming me for years, using my content for years, and one day I snapped, and since she liked to make fun of my name and everything else, you know, I decided to call her instead of Charlie Gold, because she definitely isn't worth the value of gold and is not shiny like gold, is what I was referring to, not her skin color. The color of her soul was coal. Her personality is coal. She is valueless like coal. Her opinions are like coal, not gold. It was a play on the term gold, the opposite of gold in mineral terms, I guess, in my brain. Call me stupid, fine, but I'm not racist. Was coal. The opposite of gold in my mind was coal. Now, if Charlie's name was Charlie Christmas and I called her Charlie Cole, then yes, I would agree that that is very racist. However, no, that's not racist. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.
That person is obviously just bitter and jealous that they can't be me and have my life and have the men in my life. It's a problem, and it's actually scary, and it is harassment, and I'm dealing with it behind the scenes.
Also, I just want to say desperately that you will not find a Tinder account for Salah anywhere. So have fun with that.
Chantal, you should really
that is clearly fake. People are trying so hard to do anything to make me miserable and split us up. Again, it's not going to work. Only God will keep me from this man and my future.
I also don't know where people are surprised about my bitchy community posts. My community post being ageist was directly in response, as I said in my video, to this old woman constantly fat shaming me. So,
here's the thing, Chantal.
Sorry?
We can be heavy.
Unbelievable.
And we can be overweight.
So yes,
and we can still
I guess for those who are just like, oh, let's see her rage.
And I'm
here you go, I guess. I don't know what makes your day, floats your boat, makes you alive in life, but apparently seeing me rage does it. And really, that's really sad that actually speaks more about you than it ever will about me, honey.
You present yourself.
Stay mad. Now, I've addressed my haters ad nauseum, so I want to address my followers and my Beezers, and I just want to say I miss you guys so much, and again, I thank you. I'm in a transition period in my life. I will be back as soon as I can, but there will be a lot of changes. Like a lot. But it's going to be a good thing. So be patient and be proud to be a Beezer. I love you guys. I'll see you soon.
Shout out to Hair Queen LA for this love.
I'm going to play Shani's, which is only 2 minutes, and then we can watch that one that you sent. Good morning, Willie. Good morning, Rue. Then we can watch the one that you sent, Mrs. G.
It looks like it's holding up pretty good. So, what's up? So, I decided to become, like, an official, like, creative person and stuff. So, I was just watching some, like, Hasanabi videos regarding, like, Kanye West, because Kanye West is acting totally like G-Man.
100%.
And then I came up with a brilliant idea, since everyone likes to start rumors about themselves.
She's the one getting away with, like, everything.
You know, I've kind of done this before. I think it's a brilliant idea for me to start a rumor about myself, because I can do it better than you guys, and I'm a lot smarter than you guys, and plus this rumor is a lot more juicier than anything you guys can make up. So this is what happened. So, you know, Jason over here with his little, like, prostitute trolling, you know, that son of a bitch, right? He decided to go and cheat on me with a prostitute, right? So I decided to go and cheat on him with G-Man. And the fact is, me and Jason, we made up because, like, the sex is really good and everyone sucks in bed. Don't
get any mental.
What you're seeing of G-Man right now is G-Man just lashing out because he can't get any of this goods anymore, because me and Jason, like, made up because we're awesome together. That's the rumor. Go spread it. Bye.
Okay, here's the rumor, or here's the thing about that rumor, Shani, is that I think that's what everybody always thought. I don't think you're spreading any rumor. I think that rumor has already been out there. I'm gonna do this one now, guys.
Amberlyn Reed poop bun is happening up here. What's up? Alyssa Donald, Rose, what up? Welcome, welcome. So, I was watching the Foodie Beauty live stream, and they were talking about, there's a psychic in the community, and she predicted a bunch of things in regards to, like, Foodie's future.
Jason,
she's gonna get married and blah, 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 and all this kind of stuff.
Revs?
News to me, but to be honest, the only kinds of readings that I've done in looking
at Chantal was kind of like, what's going on right now? Trying to like weed through the bullshit and get to the truth of the situation. I never really looked far in advance. So I figured that we would do that today, since there was some speculation on Foodie's channel when she referenced that other psychic that was saying how in 3 years she'll be gone and get married and da-da-da-da-da. So I kind of want to see what's up with this new Syrian love of hers. Foodie, she's interesting. For whatever reason today, I decided to go for using my my Santa Muerte deck. So that's what we're going to be using today. This one right here, this tarot deck. And then for Oracle, we're using Moonology. Just in case anybody was wondering. Probably not. But I cannot remember this dude's name. It's not totally necessary. But let me tilt you guys down just a little bit so you're able to see me shuffling. But, all right. So, if you guys have questions about any of the things that are coming up, if you want to chime in,
leaving, Gail?
do it.
Bye,
but
Gail.
let's get into it.
Good
Let's
morning,
see what's
Outlandish.
going on with Chantal and this dude. I kind of want to see what the dynamic is first off, and then I want to see what he's all about just on his own. So, let's see. What is going on between Chantal and this? People are calling him Salad, so we're just going to call him Salad or S. We'll say what's up with Chantal and S. Whoa. Well, she's already showing up as the Queen of Cups in reverse. I mean, honestly, I feel like looking into this particular dynamic, and we're not going to be very surprised. So he's showing up as the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And the energy between is the Judgment card. Ooh, what I just heard is all hands on deck, which tells me that, like, her guides are just like, yo, she's not thinking right. Not that she ever was. Salad. Yes, Salah. Okay, thank you. So, we have Foodie over here is Queen of Hearts in reverse. Salah is the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the energy between them is the Judgment card. So what this is telling me is that she's definitely not in the right space emotionally. It's like she's having internal freak out, but she's like, I'm not paying attention to that. That's somebody else. I don't know. Like, she's, you know what this is giving? When you're going through a panic attack and you're telling yourself that you're not. That's the kind of energy that she's feeling. She's like, no, I love him. This is what's up. It's okay. Da, da, da. Even though there's this part of her that's just like, bitch, what are we doing? Okay. And then him, Salah, showing up as the Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Five of Pentacles is a tricky fucking card. Straight up. The Five of Pentacles is like, not the healthiest of dynamics, especially when it comes to financial dynamics. So to me, he's giving very much the vibe of like, fuck it, let's find out. Let's see what kind of money we can squeeze out of this one. It's like seeing an opportunity, even though you know that it's like you're getting your hands dirty. It's like you're walking in the cesspool, you're walking in the shit, but you're like, and we'll disregard it. Energy in between here, the Judgment card. Yeah, there's a lot.
Right, Erica? In that smugness?
This connection is so full of shit.
There.
It's palpable. And it, like, stresses me out from, like, one human to another kind of thing. I'm like, dude, he's judging her hardcore. Like, I don't like it. He had his own YouTube channel. He's also a Syrian living in Kuwait. Yeah, girl. I know the tea, but I've never like seen his channel. I know the Foodie Beauty or the French Fried Girl information. So like if Frenchie has shared it, then I'm aware of it. Outside of that, I don't know. But it just feels like he's judging her hardcore. She's really as we well know, very judgmental of other people's cultures unless it fits her narrative to not be. Otherwise, you know, she Cuba rage, you know? She's a disgusting individual, and she says disgusting things about everything and everyone. So there is this big part of her that is judging a lot. So these next 3 cards are for her. She has the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Eek, the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is making my stomach hurt. And the 2 of Swords in reverse. You know how some of you may have seen my... Yes. Some of you may have seen my previous reading on her and all of the characters at that time, where I was saying like she's delusional, like what does Frenchie say? All allegedly conspiracy, whatever, that whole thing. Exactly. Like I said, she's not in the right state of mind. Like she's not thinking right. Something isn't, the wires are crossing somewhere, you know, something's glitching. Allegedly conspiracy, whatever. But this is speaking on that same note, because all 3 of these cards showing up in reverse tells me that she is delusional. Allegedly conspiracy, whatever. Because, okay, let's just break this down. The 10 of Pentacles, and again, this was in reverse, but the 10 of Pentacles is like a happy family. This is like dowry. This is engagement. This is marriage. This is long-term, again, happy family kind of stuff. This is feeling grounded. This is healthy, happy, wealthy, all of the things. So this, she's like convinced herself that this is the reality, but again, it's in reverse. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which is like usually, oh, I'm so happy, my cup runneth over, I'm so in love, like, oh, I'm overwhelmed with happiness. But again, in reverse. And then the 2 of Swords. And again, this showed up in reverse. And the 2 of Swords is like being at a crossroads. It's like needing to make a decision that you can't come back from. So all 3 of these cards showing up in reverse for her is saying she has like convinced herself that this is, I'm in love, this is my person for the rest of my life.
I know,
and,
Sharon.
oh, I know it's going to be a hard decision and I can't come back from it, but this is my forever and I'm so in love. Like the bullshit that she's feeding us, she bought it first. You know what I'm saying? And that is concerning. So these next 3 cards are for Salah. We have the Fool, 7 of Wands in reverse. Oh, I hate this. And the Knight of Swords.
Right, Jack.
Do you see this imagery? Literally swallowing a sword. Yikes indeed, bro. Yikes indeed. If y'all got anything to chime in on, you are welcome to chime in. Questions, comments, whatever. Chime in, y'all. I really don't like this. What they're coming through as, what Salah's coming through as, because this is like, oh, this is my new adventure. This is my way of being the knight in shining armor. Because to me, what this is saying is he's coming off as this person who is like the knight in shining armor. I'll save you. You don't have to fight anymore. I got you. And it's like the thing with the knight in shining armor, the Knight of Swords, is they present like the knight in shining armor. It's a lot of sweet talk, a lot of cute words, but they all mean fucking nothing. So a lot of the time when you're dealing with a fuckboy, Knight of Swords bullshit, because they will tell you that they're one thing and then act like another. So that showing up with the Fool and the 7 of Wands in reverse, which, by the way, the 7 of Wands in reverse is like, I'm defenseless. Like, I'm gonna defend and I'm going, like,
I have nothing. I have no leg to stand on, but I'm going to defend it to the end, even though I have nothing to stand on, you know? So this for Salah is basically a sign of him. Like, he knows what he's going in on. This, I have to say straight up, I'm not, just energetically speaking, I'm not buying his story. All y'all have been like speculating that this is a catfish, and I'm getting the vibe because like, I just based off the culture alone and what I know of it and what I'm seeing in the cards and what I'm feeling energetically, this feels like somebody who like knows that he's stepping in shit and is like, whatever, I can fix this. And I'm just like, danger, red flags, okay? So overall, we have the Four of Swords. Do we like this imagery? There was a reason I felt called to this deck, and now I'm seeing it's because, bro, they might actually get married. Like, it's making my stomach
Lily,
hurt.
are you hot today?
The Four of Wands. Please don't be another 4. And the Three of Swords in reverse. Y'all can't even see what that means. Okay. Okay, so underlying energy here is the Temperance in reverse. And so this is just being completely out of balance, out of whack, impatience, you know? So let's get back to those 4 cards that came up to just like summarize this whole connection. They might actually get married.
Oh.
Yuck. Like I'm self-soothing over here trying to like get through this because, okay, the big thing that has me feeling like there is a big potential for them to actually get married is like not only just what came through for her and how she has truly convinced herself that this is her person, she's in love, we're getting married, this is a thing, but how he's coming through as the knight in shining armor who's just like, whatever, whoever, I don't care. Like, to me, this feels like it literally would not matter what he was told about her, what she shared, what the fuck ever, does not matter. He's still there. He's still like, I'm the knight in shining armor, I could do this. And I don't know what kind of person, you can speculate all you want on that, what kind of person would do that. Anyways, so with all of that, and then the Four of Wands comes out, and the Four of Wands is not only about the home, but it's also like big celebrations, like weddings. Yeah. So there's that. It's making my stomach hurt. Whew, okay. And then with the Four of Swords, that's like the rest card, which the imagery on this specific deck for the Four of Swords has me feeling like this is like, we're locking it down. Because you get like, we're locking it down. You get that kind of imagery. And then the Three of Swords in reverse. And the Three of Swords is like heartbreak. This is stabbing people in the back. This is like old heart, like this is Nader, essentially. Meaning like old exes, old heartbreaks, whatever, it's done. I'm leaving it. It's done. Even though that is like a huge motivation as to why they have found themselves in this situation. So overall, when it comes to their connection, I hate to say it, but like there's big potential that he's might actually stick around. Oh, geez. A personal... Okay. I don't know. I'll shuffle with intention next time. But what just came out is a personal issue reaches resolution and nothing will come of this situation. So I don't know, man. Let's shuffle with intention here and see what actually comes out for the oracle message. But everything that I'm seeing here... What are your thoughts? What are your guys' thoughts? Adjustments are required. Okay, can we get some clarification on, like, can you just let us know what's up with this dynamic? Are they gonna get married?
I don't feel like matter is in this.
Are they gonna get married? Y'all let me know what you're thinking about this, because I hate what I'm seeing. I hate what I'm seeing in these cards, to be completely honest. If they actually get married, they both get what they deserve. That's exactly the vibe that I'm getting here. Is it's just like desperate is the big vibe here. That's what I'm getting. Desperate is the big vibe here, because it's like she's desperate enough to put herself in this situation, to put herself in a dangerous situation, and also a really fucking disrespectful one, because it just, I mean, we all see it. We all see her trying to just completely, like, I'm not trying to... ADHD, come on, girl, stay on track. Okay, so I'm not trying to diagnose anybody of anything, but from what I do know of borderline personality disorder, it feels and looks a lot like that, just based off the energy and what I'm seeing and everything. Again, allegedly conspiracy, whatever. I'm not diagnosing anybody of anything, nor am I shaming anybody of anything. However, I am saying that she has a tendency to move on very quickly, to adopt other people's personalities, to adopt other people's fucking cultures, and then the next day shit on them. Or maybe not even the next day, but the next hour, shit all over them. And so it feels very, short-sighted and dismissive, and just nobody's fucking thinking. That's what this relationship, this connection looks like, is like she's just trying to move on, and he's willing to stick around for whatever reason. Chantal does not know who she is. Facts, dude. Facts. Because if she did, we would not be seeing what we've been seeing. Bruh, like, what blows my mind is, fun fact, if you guys didn't know, on my channel, like, years ago, I lost a bunch of weight on keto, and she actually mentioned me in one of those videos, and I was like, girl, get me out of your mouth. Like, even back then, I was like, girl, get me out of your mouth. But she was like, so Jessie Retro lost all this weight on keto, and maybe I could do the same thing. And I'm like, delete! No! Don't say my name! Anyways, let's see. Can we get some just clarity overall on this connection? A message. Oof, there's a little bug. Miss Misery 32, right? Like, bro, I don't make it make sense. But then again, this isn't gonna make sense. Anyways, okay, so last shuffle. Have faith in your dreams. This makes no sense. We're not going to stick with that deck. Let's see. Do we have another Oracle deck? And then I want to pull cards specifically on Salah and what he's all about. Because, like, ¿qué? You know what I mean? ¿Qué? What? So, let's see. What Oracle do we feel called to? Damn it, I always find myself in this situation of, like, all the Oracle decks that I have are supportive. Oh, wait, never mind. Let me go get the alien deck. Let me do that. Boom. This is what we're going to use for our Oracle today. Because I was like, my fucking Oracle is all, like, uplifting and bring love to the situation. I'm like, no.
Okay, Mrs. G.
I want, like, some clarity here. So can we get, let's just, if you could describe this relationship, what would it be? If you guys have questions, shout them out. Like I said, we're going to look into Salah and see what he's all about. See if he's really... Oh, thank you. See if he's really a catfish, or what the fuck this story is. It would take a certain type of guy to actually actively be with Chantal. That's exactly it, though. That's why I'm like, he actually wants to stick around. And I'm seeing, like, the wedding card. So I'm, like, tripping out.
I have so much stuff on.
Air? Hold up. No. Okay, hold up. We're going to do last shuffle. Give us some clarity on this dynamic between Salah and Chantal. I'm frazzled, bitch. I'm sorry. I don't know about you, but I'm frazzled. I was not expecting to see. If y'all cannot read that, it says corrupt, unethical, and cults.
Wow. See, I don't believe in tarot either, but the theory is interesting.
So that's not good. That's not good.
That is pretty
Alpha Draconians.
Funny that came up.
Corrupt, unethical cults. That's the card that just came out to describe their connection. That's the imagery. Girl. Diffic. I'm shocked that she's decided to do away with the live streams. Yeah, I want to see into that too. So after we look into Salah, I'm going to look to see if she's actually going to stick with that or like where her mind's at with that. And then is she with Nate or hold on. Is she will giving? Oh, I think he's still. Is she still giving Nader money? I wonder if she is still giving him money every month.
That one
not surprised. She's in trouble. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Okay. So I'm gonna look into into Salah and see what he's about. Because I'm curious if he's a catfish or what he's about or like what his intentions are with our girl. Even though I don't want to claim her, so I take that statement back. What does he want with Foodie? Yeah, no, I'm feeling all types of about this situation. But anyways, let's look into it. What's up with Salah? What's this dude about? So yeah, we'll look into Salah. And then after that, I'll answer some of your guys' questions. Yeah. Whoa. She's in trouble. Like in my last reading that I did on her in regards to her living situation with the mansion, that's possibly bullshit too. Meaning like it's possible that is also a scam, but overall the vibe from the landlord is one of like, fuck your feelings, where's my money? Okay, and since she's all too happy to piss away her money, I'm just like, girl, you're putting yourself in a lot of predicaments. I don't know how you don't get hurt, fucked up, something on one of these issues. You know what I mean? Right? Definitely think it's financial. It's something. Honestly, the vibe that I'm getting is somebody who...
I don't see anything on Twitter yet.
Somebody who just wants control. And the cards that I just pulled kind of confirmed that. Damn it. Okay. Okay, so... I stopped watching for a few days and so much happened. Bitch, I swear. Like, you stop watching for half a day and she's a completely different person. It's wild. But again, she's put herself in such a predicament now that she's fucking with so many different elements. No, and I'm just like, girl, something's bound to bite you in the ass. Like, your living situation, your financial situation, your health situation, your relationships. Like, God.
Oh, Facebook.
Pick one. Like, fuck up your life in one way. But all of them, all of the ways, and then you have a shit car, and then you don't take care of your animals, and then you're gonna travel on top of it. Okay, anyways, so Chantal has made herself vulnerable to scams for sure. Her low BMI voice. What are you talking about, guys? I just really need respect right now. You could just be really respectful right now. That would mean a lot to me. Can't we all just be nice? Okay, anyways. Let's get into it. So, Salah, what came out for him? So he actually got the Sun, and following that is the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Now, I already talked a little bit about what the Knight of Swords represents. The King of Swords is my narcissist card. And you know how I talked about how all of those 3 cards showed up in reverse for Chantal? And I was like, a lot of the time when people are reading, or like when I'm reading for people who are disconnected from reality, or they don't realize that they're the problem, a lot of the time their cards will show up in reverse.
You have a great day too. Thank you for hanging out with us.
So I feel like that's kind of what's happening for him, is because he's like, the Sun is upright, but then my narcissist and my fuckboy card come out in reverse. I'm like, girl,
no, Ronnie, but I need
no, you're
to
trouble. And I know you think that you're not, but you're trouble.
It is me.
Okay, let's just keep getting a little bit more. LOL, OMG, her voice was so cringe. Recorded video today. I swear to God, right? So it makes me feel so
there's 2.
There was one thing that she said that I was just like,
they're from,
it's about damn time, girl.
Like early.
Because in one of the readings that I did, I was like, as much as she doesn't want to admit it, this is somebody who's deeply insecure.
I did send
and
her,
is trying to play it off like she's not,
earlier.
Instead of like addressing the issues and just being open and honest about it and vulnerable in that sense. She's aggressively going the other direction. So in her, like, my first hijab video, she said how she's insecure about her hair. And I was like, we been new, sis. Like, could you just have said that and, like, kept it pushing instead of trying to convince everyone, including yourself, that you're okay with this? Like,
absolutely not, Willie. I told you, I have
just
no
the teensiest bit of honesty is like pulling teeth, Britt. Ugh. Okay, anyways. Underlying energy here is the 3 of Wands in reverse.
I've tried like 4 times to watch Dahmer. I can't. I think it's because I know the story.
I'm really confused by this dude because the 3 of Wands is about travel and foreign lands, exploring, expansion. It could also represent like a third party sexually and that kind of stuff. So that being the underlying energy in reverse is really confusing to me, because this means he's not interested in traveling. He's not interested in like a third party sexually. So I'm just like, are you really trying to get her to come to you? Because that's concerning. Eek. Okay, let's keep pulling cards. Okay, 2 of Swords. That's like being in a crossroads, making hard decisions you can't come back from. 5 of Pentacles. There it is again. And the 4 of Wands in reverse. This is very much giving me the vibe of like a Black Widow kind of shit, where it's like luring your prey into your web. But the thing is, I don't know what he's up to. To me, this is just giving somebody who wants control. Flat out. She wants attention and she's desperate for it. He wants control and he seems to be desperate for it. Because I just keep getting this fucking evil villain excited. I get somebody that I could step all over and I can control easily. And all I have to do is dangle, like, fucking, I was going to say marriage or anything, but at the same time, it's like, you don't have to do much to lure this one into your web, you know? This reading is seriously dead on. Thank y'all. Okay, there's something going around Twitter saying he doesn't even live in Kuwait. He lives in Germany. Ooh. And he hid or removed his Facebook pages and he turned off all comments on YouTube videos. Okay, so let me say this too. When I was watching Frenchie's live stream, I kept getting this big feeling, and maybe I'll pull cards to look into that too, but I kept getting this big feeling that he was gonna like say, like, oh yeah, meet me in Kuwait. I'll be there at the airport. And then that's when he fucking like blocks her. Like lands into Kuwait and all of a sudden crickets and she's just fucking in Kuwait.
Horrible.
I don't know what his game is here. I don't know if that was just a blip that showed up in my brain. I don't know if that's anything allegedly conspiracy, whatever you got to tell yourself, you know what I mean? And he hit or okay, you already got that one. Okay, 7 of Wands. It's being defensive. 8 of Swords in reverse.
Oops, that one.
And the Hanged Man in reverse. Bro, this just feels like a bait and switch. Whether that is like a physical bait and switch, meaning like how do I make this make sense? It feels like a bait and switch, basically, meaning that either he's like presenting as the narcissist does, presenting this really loving, accepting, blah, blah, blah type of person, presenting that to her, and then he's got her in the web, and now he's in control, and it's his rules, and he can do whatever he wants, and I've got you, and that kind of shit. It's either that kind of bait and switch where it's just like I'm presenting as one thing and then I'm not, so that kind of catfish sort of shit, or it's literally like you show up and I'm not there. But based off the reading that I did in the beginning with their connection, there was the wedding card in the mix. But I'm so fucking confused because honestly, it just feels like he's full of shit. Point blank period, it just feels like he's full of shit. In the reading that I did in the beginning of this stream, which you guys can go to the beginning if you missed it, the 4 of Wands came out and that's the wedding card. And so to me, that looked like the wedding is on the table. That's a conversation that they are having, that it is a legitimate possibility. Now with the 4 of Wands showing up in reverse with him, I don't know if he meant what he said in talking about the wedding. So this is a big catfish sign to me. So again, this is giving like he's either not going to show up and she's just fucking left there at the Kuwait airport by her fucking self, or they do actually meet and he's a completely different person. That's the vibe that I'm getting here. Because overall, it just feels like he just wants to be in control, whatever that means to him, and she's making it all too fucking easy, and it's nervous making. Is that making sense to you guys? I'm sorry, I know that was a lot. Like he's trolling her. You could see it that way. Kuwait isn't allowing visas right now. Well, that's a load off. They started that on September 30th. Okay, well then she lucked out in that way, but like Jesus.
Admit it. You love us.
3 of Pentacles in reverse, the Tower in reverse, and the 6 of Swords in reverse. Oh God. Yeah. Oh no, it just came to me. Oh no, it just came to me. I hate this. Okay, so again, the whole reversal thing, when somebody's being delusional or they're not self-aware, all the cards are showing in reverse. So we have the 3 of Pentacles, the Tower, and the 6 of Swords in reverse. So what that is telling me, and what just came through to me too,
probably totally ruining
is like, I don't know if she's gonna straight up end her channel altogether and then they just go on his page, or if he comes over to hers. But what I'm seeing is kind of like he might be into, if not creating like a couples channel that she's so fucking thirsty for, if not straight up doing that. You know how she said that they have business endeavors or whatever, something like that? Like, she wasn't lying. There's a business something going on here. The Three of Pentacles is about like working together, collaborating together to build something. The Tower, like, y'all, that's catastrophe. That's like everything falling out from under you, a shit show. And the Six of Swords is leaving behind a toxic environment. Also, if you watch Aphrodite, he's also a tarot reader. He sees that as the internet card. So what this is kind of telling me is that it might not be like exactly a Nader situation with like him having his own channel and everybody going over there and him just like blowing up her scene, but it definitely looks like there's something going on as far as like this is a financial endeavor that ultimately
Thank you, Julie.
makes it to where there's only one channel. So that's got me thinking that if he really does get his claws in deep enough, that she and him will just have one singular channel where they post together. I hate that I'm seeing this, by the way. Like, I hate that I'm seeing this. Because this looks like somebody who's all too willing to play her games and play them better because he's the puppet master. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Ew. Yep. Two of Pentacles. That's them working together in business. Definitely wanting to use Chantal. Exactly. The Three of Cups. That's them like drinking, gossiping. Oof. And the Knight of Cups. Okay. Yeah. I don't like this. This person seems incredibly toxic. Again, allegedly conspiracy, whatever. Let's just get an overall vibe check on this Sala person. But ultimately what it looks like is somebody who's pulling a bait and switch. She wants somebody to control her. He wants to be controlling, all allegedly conspiracy, whatever, you know. But yeah. Ew. Ew. Like, this is giving, like, creepy vibes. Like, he just wants to control. And he's like he gets... I'm not trying to sound some type of way, but this feels like somebody who kind of gets off on controlling people. And as disgusting as it is, she might be down for that.
That is true.
Because like what came out for him right here is this one, Flower of Life, Inspiration, Awe, and Dreams.
That's what you want to call it.
And just based off everything I'm seeing, everything I'm feeling, what I'm sharing with you guys, and that's what comes out for him, I'm just like, homie's getting a little too much pleasure out of being controlling. Inspiration, Awe, and Dreams? Baby, yuck. Yeah, he probably watched her and targeted her knowing she's desperate. I mean, honestly, it wouldn't take much because I think like if
fun.
If you saw Chantal on Tinder and you saw that it was global and like she, I hate to say it, but like she reeks of desperation and insecurities. Sorry, girl. I read energies. And I just got to call it like I see it. And for somebody like that who preys on people like that, allegedly conspiracy, whatever, yeah, I don't know that he would have had to like known her YouTube channel in order to be like, yep, that one. You know what I mean? Like it just feels a little too, she's too easy. This is like prey and predator kind of thing. And she's kind of gross, so it's like... I don't think that she cares, clearly.
Trill? Oh, I know who you mean. Yeah.
I'm going to pull one last card on him. What else do you want us to know about him? And then you guys had a question and wanted me to look into something else about them. Remind me what that was and we'll look into it. Syrians? It says Syrians. Is that not how you pronounce this one? Or is it you know, that looks like Syrians. Hi. Okay.
Right, Ronnie.
Responsibilities, lessons growing up. Is this how she sees it? Responsibilities, lessons growing up. Like, she really thinks it. Oi. I don't like this. Honestly, I do think in her sick brain, she likes to be controlled to an extent because it means someone cares enough to control her. She sees it as caring. I don't know if that makes sense. It makes total sense. The concerning thing is we also know that she likes to lie and hide things and be sneaky, and that shit won't fly in that part of the earth and that part of the world and that culture, and that, like, she's playing with fire. You know what I'm saying? And anyways, so y'all want me to look into something else and I totally spaced on it. What was it? We looked into their connection. We looked into what he's about. Okay. What else? Oop. Okay. Oh, if she was gonna stop YouTube altogether, she's gonna get burned for sure. For sure. Twisted Beauty, for sure. Okay, so is Chantal actually going to quit live streaming?
We're not talking about your kinks, Ronnie.
That will definitely kill her channel because we all can't stand the low BMI, and she turns off the comments. So, and she just signed a lease to a mansion. Oh, girl, she's fucking up. She's fucking up. Yay, all three cards in reverse again. Not her being delusional. Not that, never. I hate this. So let's just put it this way. Oh yeah. Nader and money. I'll look into that too. So the thing is, when I'm connecting to Chantal, what I tell you today could change tomorrow, because when I'm connecting to her energy, it's like she's convinced herself of these things. She's convinced herself that she's quitting doing live streams, but like what I'm feeling when I'm like digging deep down into her energy is she never commits to anything. So anything is possible. You picking up what I'm putting down? Okay, anyways. This Five of Pentacles has been loud and proud lately. So anyways, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and then the Magician all in reverse. So the thing is, the Seven of Pentacles, and you can kind of see how it's illustrated in this card, card as well, this deck, this is kind of like you taking inventory. So to me, it's like she thinks, and with the Five of Pentacles too, it's kind of like lack of finances, feeling like on rocky ground. So these two showing up for her is telling me, with the Magician too, she truly, honestly believes that even if this does affect her finances in a negative way, like if she loses money on this, that she knows how to quickly manifest that shit back into reality. She's like, oh, I know this. All I have to do is like do another scandal or tell them how this ruined it, and It's like she has it in her back pocket and knows for sure that even if she quits doing live, that, and it does like affect her finances negatively, that she'll be able to pick up the pieces quickly. Like, it's like, yeah, I know, I get it, but this relationship is worth it, and even if I lose money on it, it's cool because I'll just come right back on and we'll be fine. Like, I'll just go back on live stream and it'll be fine. Oh yeah, plus she is so impulsive and changes at a drop of a hat. Exactly. So it's hard to really read for somebody like that, because it's chaotic. Like, just think about it. Watching her from the distance of your laptop, it's like,
Jacqueline,
cool, yeah, I get to
know
breathe.
that
She's fucking crazy, and it is what it is, and it's just chaotic as shit. But you have that distance, and you can go on about your day. What I'm doing is sitting and intentionally like plugging into her energy, and it's like somebody went into a room, threw shit on the walls, and then threw a bucket of bouncy balls, and you're just trying to follow what the hell's going on. So that's kind of what it's like to read her energy. Namin? Ya namin? Okay. What else we got? We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Cups. And the Five of Swords in reverse, which that's the imagery for this one. So.
Ha! You needed one more leaf and I found.
Oh yeah, plus she's so, oh yeah, I just read that. Okay, so essentially the whole like question, is she gonna quit live streaming? She already has a strategy on how she's gonna go back to live streaming if she chooses to, because like she's already admitted she's addicted to her Beezers, her Hug Box, whatever, going live. So the strategy that I kind of see her trying to play out is like, you know, I missed you guys, and hold up, Five of Swords in reverse is like, oh, I felt so isolated and I missed you guys, and da 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 da. It's just giving very much like, I'm trying to imagine what the actual like original illustration for this card is, and it's like totally escaping me right now. But essentially it just feels like she's in this mindset of, guys, fuck it, it's gonna make him happy if I say that I'm gonna quit live streaming, so I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna quit live streaming, and that's gonna cause a like, you know, a buzz around the community. But also, even if it does fuck me up financially, I'll just come back on. Fuck it. Like, it, she's doesn't really
died.
She throws her words around, obviously. You know, she's not putting much stock into what it is that she decides. Yeah, she's being super impulsive. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse, which is about like walking away from something you're emotionally invested in. So this showing up in reverse is giving the vibe of like I was telling you before, oh, I missed you guys, and you know, so much changes in such a short time, like that kind of thing, or it's like I don't want to walk away from it. But with the Two of Pentacles next to it, this is that financial partnership that we just talked about with her and Salah. So those two partnering up, she's just like, well, I know that it's gonna suck, but he's right there. And then the Eight of Wands, which is like swift, fast movement. So again, it just feels like she's kind of throwing her words around because there's a potential that her dude will be happy. So she's like, fuck it, whatever. So ultimately, yeah, I guess she's quitting live streaming, but as far as how long that lasts, does she commit to anything, you know? So yeah. What do we need to know about her saying that she's not going to go live anymore?
I was saying, Lois, my camera died. So you guys have just been on a still picture this whole time.
So after this, I'm going to look to see if she's still giving money to Nader. If you guys have anything else you want me to look into, let me know. She's fully convinced that she can do this too. And the thing is, she knows that she's impulsive, so she knows she can use that as an excuse if she changes her mind, you know? She wasn't lying, she just changed her mind. That whole thing. Okay, last shuffle. What's for Chantal?
There you go.
Bah.
Now we're rolling. All right. So, what I was saying is these little pumpkins.
I just want you guys
only have one
to like
of this
focus
bigger
on the
one.
last word
Where should
in
we
this
put that,
card.
or should we
Okay.
just not use it?
Pentagram.
Oh, we could maybe put it in the
Harmony,
middle of the bow.
protection, idealism. This is what she thinks she's gaining. And she's like so idealistic about the situation too. Like she really
Okay,
thinks
I'm
that
on
she's
it,
gaining
6.
harmony and protection,
I'll
but
write your note.
this is idealistic and it's not reality. So that's that on that, I guess. Anyways, if you guys have questions about that one, let me know. Otherwise, we're gonna look into seeing if I think somebody else wanted, like, in the chat on Foodie, on French Fry Girls Live.
Yeah, that's what
they're like, look into Pete's, what's going on with him. And
too.
anytime that I connect to Pete's energy, all I hear is apathetic.
Maybe like that.
Apathetic. So I don't really know that he has really any thoughts or, well, any feelings towards anything, really. He's apathetic. He's checked out. But right now we're going to look into if Chantal is still giving money to Nader. If she was, it's probably stopped because she's in love, you guys. She's in love. Okay? Doesn't matter that it's been less than a week. She is in love. And she really needs you guys to be respectful right now. Okay? God. Okay, anyways. So let's look to see. Alright, can we get a card to see if Chantal is still giving money to Nader? What's up? Okay, so Chantal, Nader, energy. Whoa, God, that was aggressive. Did y'all see that card do like a triple spin on my forearm? That was wild. You might not be that wrong, Miss Misery.
I was convinced that she was still buying at her.
Let me just put it this way. Okay, so the underlying energy here is the world in reverse. And whenever I see the world in reverse, instantly what I hear is same shit, different day. It's like Groundhog's Day, you know? It's just like the same shit, different day.
Thank you, 6.
So, Chantal came out as the Emperor in reverse, which means she has a false sense of control, a false sense of like grandiose, essentially. Here's where I was just like, because this is what came out for Nader.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty spot on.
Can't say that I'm not surprised, to be honest, but here was the other thing. The energy in between them is the Ace of Cups.
I think that's so
like I was
weird,
saying,
Ronnie. You guys
yeah.
have to have a
So like I was saying, Miss Misery, you're
that's
probably
neat.
not wrong that there
That's
is some
probably
type of
smart, but
financial
that's so weird.
something that she's contributing, because this does not speak to the energy of somebody who is done with this connection. Yeah. I think that she is trying to be a delicate little flower when she's letting him down.
My son,
It feels to me like she is trying to assert dominance or assert some type of I'm in a relationship now and I can't do this anymore, Nader, and like we can still be friends and like we can still hang out, and no hate to you, Dee Dee. Like it just feels like now that she has, or she feels like she has a boyfriend that, or a lover, that she can just be like, oh, we squashed the beef, okay, like we're cool, right? Like you guys, we're good, right? It's giving very that. What'd y'all say? Yup. Yes, that's why I ask. I think she still gives him money. OMG, it's her way of keeping him in her life. Truly, though, I think that there was already something kind of fishy going on for a long while that we were all really speculating on. And now that she has a boyfriend, it's like very much giving the vibes of like, I'm not threatened anymore because I don't want Nader. I have somebody else, you know? All allegedly conspiracy, whatever.
I always said with the Marines.
Okay, so for her, we have the Page of Swords in reverse.
Minute. Like
Justice.
You know, they say that
I
Marines
hate
are
this.
The first to call and the first to go.
And the 10 of Pentacles.
But they don't usually know they're going. They're the last to know.
Chantal, it must be so fucking exhausting, the mental gymnastics that you put yourself through to convince yourself of these things. Because geez, you know what I mean? Like, so the Page of Swords is like, oh, it's not worth fighting anymore. Justice, everything's okay. Like, the scales are balanced. It's all good now. And the 10 of Pentacles, because I have my man, I have my forever, my future is secured. Like, let's not fight anymore. That's what she's coming through as. So I don't know if she's still giving him money, but she definitely was, up until recently at least, you know, allegedly conspiracy, whatever. So now for Nader, we have the 7 of Pentacles. He's checking his inventory. He's like, we're coming up a little short here. The math's not mathing. Where's the extra money? The Moon in reverse. It's like, oh, so honestly, I kind of get the vibe that, and the Judgment in reverse. He's not happy. He's not happy. He's like, no, I don't give a shit. Is he here right now? No, he's not. Is he just a name on a computer? Yes, he is. So where's my money? Where's my fucking money? Interesting, too, that when I did a reading on Chantal's landlord for the mansion, they also showed up as the devil. And now Nader's showing up as the devil. And it's still giving the same vibe of like, fuck your feelings, fuck your relationship, fuck whatever your little story is. Give me my money. Like, Nader and the future landlord or new landlord are given the same vibes. I don't give a fuck what you're saying. Where's my money? Okay. Chantal is going to be exposed when all her hijinks come to light. What's done in the dark will come to the light, babes, and she's doing a whole lot of things in the dark. You know what I mean? Or at least she thinks she's doing a lot of things in the dark.
Aw, B, that was just
anyways, so overall, we have Strength in reverse. The Temperance and the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's still finances happening. I think that, like, I don't know if he, like, what I'm getting is, like, he made her make a promise of, like, well, if you still want to be involved, you better take care of this and da-da-da-da. Like, she promised something. That's what I keep getting. You promised you were going to take care of this. I don't give a fuck what your situation is. You said you take care of this. So, like, put the money in. You said you take care of it. This is very much just like,
thank you, Jacqueline.
Honestly, fuck your feelings. With the Strength in reverse, it's
holy
fuck your
cow,
feelings.
Joey, nice.
Like, hand it over. Pour what you have into my cup is the vibe that I'm getting here. Whoo, Jesus criminy. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing when it comes to, like, is she still contributing financially to him? It feels like she is, even if she doesn't want to right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Nader only keeps her around and answers her texts when payday is coming. Probably. It really feels like he's... And the thing is, too... you know how I was talking about earlier, how even if she truly has herself convinced that she likes controlling individuals and that this Salah guy is actually good for her or whatever the fuck, that she's sneaky and she lies, Nader would probably be one of those, like, background sneaky lying things, because with the Three of Swords that came out in reverse, it's like this old heartbreak, this ex is still very prominent, you know, which we all know. What was it last week? She just posted a fucking like collage of him. Lord. Okay. If y'all have any questions about anything else, now is the time. If you're wanting me to like read cards for you guys, then we can do that on another live stream, or you can hit me up. Let me know if you want me to do that. I've been doing those live streams and they've been really cool, but this was kind of like a spontaneous one. Okay, so ooh, I know what I want to look into. I want to look at what the rest of this year has in store for Foodie, just based off what we're looking at right now. Okay, so what do we need to know about this whole financial thing with her and Nader?
Litter everywhere.
Wah. Says show the world the real you. And we were just talking about what's done in the dark will come to light. It's about to come to light, babes. And that's a full moon. Okay, the full moon, by the way, full moon is about bringing darkness to light. It's going to come out, baby. We're going to hear about it. How fast she's going to backtrack. Well, let's look into that, because I wanted to see what the rest of this year has in store, and that would probably cover that. So let's look. Oh, by the way, while everybody's here, I am opening up memberships because I want to do members only streams twice a month where I'm doing readings for you guys. So if that's something you're interested in, then maybe consider being a member. That's it. Now let's look into what this year has in store for Chantal. Okay, what's the rest of this year looking like for Chantal? Please. Her energy is messy. Like, when I do readings about her, I'm just like, ugh, I need like a nap and a shower. Blech, you know what I mean? Aw, thanks, Miss Misery. Okay. What we looking like? I'm curious on ALR, wondering what's going on with her. I know it's Foodie Beauty Read, which is interesting too. No worries, dude. I did a reading recently on ALR and wifey and what's up with that. And bro, did I not tell you that in that reading I was telling you guys that her trying to get relevant, like she would be talking about Chantal really soon,
all right,
or like bringing that up in some way. Guys. I know, not revolutionary. They do this shit back and forth, but I saw it, and then there she goes,
able
being
to
like,
pay attention now.
FFG shouldn't have done what did it. I'm like, girl, you're not part of the conversation. I see why you're trying to be, but you're just not. Okay. Okay. Anyways, so. Sorry, y'all. I have ADHD, so I'm like all over the place. Oh my gosh,
GC.
Just so you know. Okay, so October, November, December for Chantal. Ooh, shit. Why am I not surprised that all three are in reverse? Okay. The rest of this year is going to move really fucking fast. It feels like, you know how Foodie has been accused of giving her viewers whiplash? Well, more of the same. So the underlying energy here is the 8 of Wands, and that's rapid movement. Rapid movement. Sometimes that's rapid movement in love. So like take what you will from that little bit. But So it came out for her, all 3 major arcana. If you know anything about tarot, well, let me just tell you, even if you don't. So there are 78 cards in tarot, 22 of which are major arcana. Those are representative of like major life events, big energy, big things like that. So each month showing up as major arcana is just like, girl. And then the underlying energy being the 8 of Wands is like, bitch, you are on a massive fucking roller coaster for the rest of the year. So please watch FFG. Pay attention. I'm not recommending that you watch Chantal herself, because Jesus Christ, don't give that woman any of your money, any of your coin, any of your energy outside of entertainment. You know what I mean? Now let's break it down. So, Lord. I'm just now looking at this because I just saw that it was major arcana when I put it down, but I was like, bitch. Okay, so the first month, which October, this month. Now that I'm just sitting with this, I'm so irritated. So this is the Hierophant. Again, all 3 showing up in reverse. I told you about how when I read for somebody who's a little delusional and not very self-aware that all their cards show in reverse a lot of the time. This is one of those times. So the Hierophant, I'll show you upright just so you guys can see it for yourself. The Hierophant is about higher learning, religion, tradition, marriage. You picking up what I'm putting down?
Good morning, Val.
So this month
I hope you had a good day yesterday.
Most definitely a big emphasis on tradition, morals, marriage, religion, higher learning, all that kind of stuff. So get ready for preachy Chantal, the one that tells you everything that you don't know already and tries to tell you about all these other places in the world that she knows nothing about but somehow knows more than you. That's going to be going on for the rest of this month, okay? Now we have November, and that's the Chariot. Again, it showed up in reverse, but I'll show you guys upright just so you can kind of see. So the Chariot for November. The Chariot is representative of a few things. There might be an issue with her car in November, or she might actually be traveling in November. Either way, it's about forward momentum. So November is about her. Ooh, I'm putting the pieces together. You know how I was talking about the potential of her actually going to Kuwait and then like being like catfished essentially? That might be happening at the end of this year because we have the Chariot and then the Tower. So it's like travel and catastrophe. Fuck. So November, if she's going to be traveling at any point this year, it's looking like November. And then December is the Tower. So this is catastrophe. This is everything falling apart. Like you can kind of see how chaotic this card is. That's what this is going to be like for her. So the rest of this year is going to be very
I keep
quick,
thinking
rapid.
About her saying
like,
that.
Buckle your seatbelts, babes, because we're about.
I keep thinking about her saying she's going to get to Kuwait and that's when he's going to ghost her or whatever. Could you imagine you guys being in another country and him ghosting her?
To get whiplash if we try and actually pay attention to her storyline the rest of this year, because god dang, she is like highway to hell is what's happening here. Prior to ALR started calling out FFG, ALR showed up in FFG's chat and was wanting to participate, and the chat chased her out. I think I remember that. That's fucking awesome. Or I remember FFG saying something about that. But like, dude,
Val.
This year, let's just Chantal's year. The rest of it is gonna just like, it's like. So let me just describe to you guys a little bit of how I connect to energies. I have a lot of different clairs. You know how they say like clairvoyant, clairsentient, claircognizant, all those things. So the primary ones that I have are clairsentient, so that's clear senses. So I can feel people's feelings. Like I can literally feel where in your body things are happening. I could feel it on myself. And then claircognizant. So I just be knowing things. Even when there's no reason why I should know it. I kind of just know it. And clairaudience. But the big thing that's standing out whenever I read for Chantal is my clear senses. Like it makes my body hurt reading her energy. Like she's got, her breathing is
bad,
labored, allegedly conspiracy, whatever. Like I don't know if you guys have noticed throughout this reading, I've been trying to take like deep breaths. It's because connecting to her energy, I feel like this pressure on my chest. And like it just feels achy and pressure all right here. Ugh. Okay. All right, let's get into it a little bit. Insanity indeed. Whoa. Raw Rebecca. I love that name. Okay. So we just get an overall scope on her year. It says, don't let your past hold you back, South Node. And let me talk a little bit about what a South Node represents. So if you've ever looked at your birth chart, natal chart, whatever, your South Node is like, they say it can connect to your past life. So it's like the old shit from behind you. It's the past. It's old heartbreaks. It's all of that stuff. Your North Node is like your North Star. That's where you need to go. Like that's the energy that you're really being called to embody or to like learn about or open up to or go in that direction.
Apparently she must
for the rest of her year
FFG's
to be described as a South Node. It's funny because what was the question? How fast is Chantal going to backtrack? This is literally backtracking with a quickness. This chick's energy is just, girl, it's got to be exhausting. trying to run away from yourself when you can't catch a breath. Is that not like the best description of Foodie Beauty? Running away from yourself while you can't breathe. Okay. So I'll do a quick look into Amber, and then if anybody else wants to throw out any type of girl world conspiracy that we can look into, now is the time to do that. Otherwise, we're going to wrap it up with this ALR little check-in. Okay. Let's get rid of Foodie's energy. Yeah. Not that Amber's is much better, but at least it's
shaking a bottle of chocolate milk. That's pretty specific. Are you craving chocolate milk, Ronnie? Ooh, you want to watch this one, guys? Just saying, Foodie Beauty around Halloween time last year versus this year.
You get a lot of hate, but at least, like, you know, I give him a platform. I don't know.
Val,
you know, like,
I do
I could probably make
game nights
a lot of money
on
really
Friday
like,
nights.
if I really
so
wanted to. Like, my thumbnails are
we
shit,
can
my titles
talk
are shit, Beezing, no one knows what that means.
today.
You know what I mean? Like, if I wanted to be
figure out,
sensationalist, I could be like,
you know,
my boyfriend did this and blah,
times.
blah, blah. You know, like, I don't want to, because I don't want to, like, just bank on it, you know? I didn't even sleep. No many chips. I can't sleep. So I figure.
Because I want to watch.
Let's see if we can make this work. You think we can do it? I was just going through all my things and I'm like, this hairpiece was $70. Maybe I can make it work somehow. We cut the little bangs here, for our tuck bangs, right off. Actually, fupa maintenance, not having fupa maintenance is gonna be good. Call out my name. Wait, what if I put it backwards? Wait, and then like this. Yeah. Ooh. Made sure I held you close to me. Sorry, I need to meet Abel. I know if he meets me, he'll love me. I super chatted him. I wanted to tell him off badly. Were you the one who told him not to fart in your CPAP? Yes, because somebody messaged that he might fart in my CPAP. And believe it or not, if you do something like that, you might ruin it because of the fecal matter, and I could get a throat infection. So, no, I'm serious. You think I'm trolling, but I'm actually like, if you do something like that, I have to breathe that air every night, all night. So, Tinder dates of yore. I can't go on Tinder now. Like, what if people like recognize me and just want to troll me? You listen to that woman I was talking to on Facebook. The one that was mean. I said she looked like a tree. She didn't really look like. She was just. There was nothing. There was nothing wrong with her. She was just looked like a tree. No, that was mean. I'm not doing it again. Hi, Sarah Kate. I look like a shrub. It was epic. Oh, it's just that. Can you fuck me? Sorry, I'm very bitter. I'm very, very, very bitter. I'm very bitter. I can't see what I look like when I do that. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I don't even look real when I do that stuff. And the only reason I mention the looks is because these women are the same ones who call and are like, hey, Chef, show me! What are you doing with that fat cow? You can do so much better! And I suppose you're the one. Ricardo Jimenez, she really is still in Coca-Cola. You want fucking people check? Fucking look, I'm just a freaking weirdo. I've always been a weirdo. And I will always be a weirdo. Why can't you wait till... Little sleepy bee, if you're getting ready to go back to the house, I'm throwing myself out the window. Oh, don't do that! We don't hear. It's your lucky day, sleepy bee. I'm not. Finish your eight balls, Cash. What? People are like seriously crazy. You know what? Stop projecting. Did you make up with him? Did you? No. I swear it's over. So does it make my hair look a bit thicker? Here, I'll turn around. Can you watch Chubby's?
That's her real hair, yeah.
Call out my name when I kiss you. So gently.
This is back when she was using hair fibers, which is basically like black dust. She sprinkled on her scalp.
Wait, then. Come back your treats.
Yeah, we did fight back and forth via text.
Yeah,
like,
Val.
I mean, before. Like,
and did you see the burn on her lip today?
You know when you do that shit, you're fighting and you keep calling back. Yelling, hang up, yell, hang up. So loving, so wholesome. Oh my, I swear, I'm not doing this to make Nader jealous. I swear, I didn't message him first. But, I'm not a cheater. This, I learned from breaking BB's heart when I did that. The last time, I said to myself, I will never be a lying cheater again. And I don't want to hurt anybody else. No matter what, I don't want to be a cheater. So, I didn't message this guy first. Donkey Kong Dubai. No, not the Fupa guy.
Right? 6, but she's spending it on...
What pizza we have here.
Well, she was spending it on wigs. Now she's spending it on hijabs.
Garbage. Hey, there's fruit flies in the pizza already. Count Chocula! What? That's That's me! Wait, the voice, I'm trying to picture Count Chocula. One Baba Ganoush. Oh, I'm sorry. That was funny. Oh my god. Alright! If he farts in the CPAP, just clean it. The hose is a pain in the ass, and there's gonna be particles. What was that? You might think that farts are just air. It's not. Just like a sneeze. You know when they slow down a sneeze? Slow down a fart. You're gonna see the same thing.
I don't know, Ronnie, because she did go to the outhouse yesterday, which is where everybody says that's where she gets her
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. On coke. Deflecting and make you feel crazy.
And then like, last night, that appeared on her lips.
Sanity, because you don't think that somebody would, do that shit. I don't know. Call me naive, and I am, I guess, but... Dill pickle, where's my dill pickle powder? I think he did cheat when things were really rocky, really bad. We would break up a lot, and I think he just got mad and fucked me or whatever. Nobody can knock me over. Are you kidding?
Yeah, it would get on everything, and when she would spend the night at Nad's, it would get on the pillows and all that. It was messy.
It's still cheating. It is cheating. Yeah, it is. I never did that. Not once. I wish I had.
I know. They're still there. What?
And he thinks I was bad.
She just had one in that.
I ruined his life.
Leftovers the other day.
You get a lot of hate, but at least, I gave him a platform. I don't know. I actually don't feel guilty for talking about it online.
At this point, I would be afraid of taking him with me to the mansion.
Earlier, I friggin' was when I left in the morning, I was hyperventilating. I wanted to go live. I even tried to wait. I'm gonna go live. I cried for a good hour. Felt sorry for myself. So I'm thinking of writing a book. Maybe I should just start writing again. I need to keep busy and get my mind off of friggin' cock for a minute. 1.5 pages. Even 1 page a day is better than nothing, right? Oh, my podcast. Do you think I should still do that? OnlyFans?
Don't buy drugs from an outhouse, kids.
I should travel. Things I was supposed to do with him, actually. It was all a fantasy. It was all a dream.
Yeah, I don't know anything about hard drugs like that, Ronnie. I don't know the difference between meth and crack and all that.
It's hard to imagine ever feeling like that for anyone again, because when you get hurt and you've invested a lot of feelings and then it just all goes to shit, you just don't feel it's so exhausting, developing feelings like that for somebody. I haven't watched his live yet. I should watch it. He's never insulted me mean in a almost he called me a bitch today. And one time he
is she talking about Nads?
Nads
never insulted her?
He's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I don't care about your body type, your weight. Well, I don't mean travel now. I'd probably wait till BBJ. Unless she could live another 10 years, you don't know. Sam I would bring with us. He'll be a traveling cat. I'm not leaving him.
Yeah, Big Ted.
Seriously, the big reason we fought a lot was because I always wanted to come back here. And I didn't understand why he would be so mad about that. And now I know. It's because you don't want me to be here with Pete. I would be fine if he was yeah, you can go home. If I could go home for a few hours a day, it'd not be a big deal.
You know what? It kind of makes sense.
But I listen to myself. I can't believe
if she's back on the
my therapist would say, "Don't say you're dumb."
Snow.
Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna go watch it and come back later.
That's how she lost weight, right? So
I know that's bad. Would it be bad if I go get my stuff Ubered? Would it be bad to ask him to include a tub of popcorn? I'm not kidding. Actually, I could try to make it myself. Actually, I don't think I'll ever want to go to Adonis ever again. Is this soda still good? Monique, I can see how much you love your fur babies. I have free and cherish them every second of every day. Oh, you're loving Lizzie. Thank you, Monique. I actually really do love my cats, and I think for people that's why they were like, "You're gonna give up your cats?" Seriously. And I never.
Yes, you did. You guys don't lie.
You know I love my idiots. Guys, I need soda. I need to order gas station soda.
That's all you need, Ronnie.
I'm gonna mess it. I'm not into men. I'm not into dating right now. Frig. He gets grossed out by farts. I can't be with somebody who gets grossed out by farts. He doesn't mind some farts, but he doesn't laugh at them.
I wouldn't be surprised, Val, really. Because the weight loss thing would be huge before she goes to Kuwait. And then the burn on her lips.
I also realized that this relationship has just made me feel more like shit about myself. I'm not getting any more pets. After these pets die, I'm not getting any more. I can't handle it. And I feel so horrible for Pete. I feel bad. I just wasn't there more for him, but... How do I still have mascara? Where's this shit coming from? None. Accountable beauty, I got yelled at. I understand not her being not upset that I'm not defending him more, but at the same time, he doesn't get that the reason Pete hates him or says those things is because of his behavior. You know what I mean? And he takes no responsibility. He takes no ownership for that. I tried to explain it. If you had a best friend that you've known for 20 years and they came home every day and you saw them crying and being hurt by men, you would hate them too. Yeah, Stacy says. I'm glad I was here when that happened, yeah. You would have had to call me and would have been freaking out. I'm glad I was here. I was at least here to be there with him for it and, you know, help him financially with it and stuff like that. Hold on, guys. I'm going to blow my nose with this shirt. And luckily, I have a dirty shirt down here I can put on in the meantime. Okay, guys, I'm going to talk to Pete for a while.
Alright, I wanna live in freedom. I wanna dance with my demons. I wanna drink for no reason and celebrate every season, yeah.
Okay, let me see if I can get hold of him. Hold on.
So I was about to hang up. She put me on hold while I was talking, and I was about to hang up. They taunt. It's supposed to be the most psychologically abusive. So then she puts me on hold again and says that she's going to look for Wilkinson when I thought she had hung up. I was just about to hang up, and then she's pretending like she's going to help. They have deliberate schemes for emotional distress and to taunt. Okay, so you put me on hold all that time, and you would need Officer Wilkinson to, because here's the thing, like 100 and something reports have came up missing, and it's quite extreme. If someone was trying to sabotage my food intake, could that be considered attempted murder?
No.
Why not?
Because it's not attempted murder.
Well, what charge would it be? To commit crimes and sabotage my access to food, knowing full-blown well that I've get fainted by not having food?
Okay, if you have a complaint...
You don't want me to know, and you're officer?
You can go to Internal Affairs.
I don't know why every time I call the police department, they're committing crimes and preventing me from knowledge of the crimes that they're committing and covering for them. I think it's a bit extreme if police aren't sane enough to know that they don't need to blacklist someone from food. And if they do, why is that not a crime? Everyone has to eat to live, and if you sabotage someone's ability to eat, why is that not attempted murder? And even purchase water and get away with it for years with no consequences? Are you there? Hello?
Okay, let me see if I can get hold of him. Hold on.
These scammers.
Vlogging.
These same scammers call and interrupt when I'm doing descriptions and working on my channel and play on my phone. Hello? Hello? So we have the prank callers and then we have the scammers. Why would a business call and then play on my phone? They've been doing it years. Starting arguments. These same scammers call and interrupt when I'm doing descriptions and working on my channel and play on my phone. Hello? Hello? So we have the prank callers and then we have the scammers. Why would a business call and then play on my phone? They've been doing it years. Starting arguments. These same scammers call and interrupt when I'm doing descriptions and working on my channel. Yes, there was someone helping me and we got disconnected.
Okay, how can I help you?
What's your name?
I'm sorry?
Your name?
Officer Novak?
Okay, and your badge number?
7584, how can I help you?
Okay, I've had a lot of slander and I'm trying to get down to the origin of it. I was trying to purchase food at Racetrack at the Bachman station. And I asked them where their food was and they called the police. And then Wilkinson arrested me. I don't know where the slander is coming from that would have caused him to handcuff me and arrest me. I told him how many false arrests a lot of slander has happened and it's caused a multitude of false arrests. Then he released me when he found out how many I had. So I just want to know what happened. What did they say that I did, which caused him to handcuff me?
Well, I would have no idea because I wasn't there.
Are you depriving me of tampering with evidence and depriving me of information on what happened to me? Because he was just looking for it in my device malfunction. He was just looking for someone I was just talking to in my device malfunction. And now that I found it on another device, you guys don't want to tell me what happened? Are you behind it? Are you so petty that you arrested me for simply asking for food? Isn't that a crime? And then therefore you cover for it because you arrested me on your own just because I wanted food, like at Walmart? They called the police because I was looking at salads when I wasn't recording? Is that why you don't want to look for it? I'd like to know what caused Wilkinson to handcuff me and arrest me. Because there's been an awful lot of slander that has taken my freedom a multitude of times, and no one's racking up these charges. Isn't that criminal? To detain someone on false pretenses?
No.
Oh, so detaining someone on false pretenses out of corruption isn't criminal?
No, it's not.
You're police?
Yes.
You're mistaken. That is a crime. That is criminal. To abuse your power and arrest people for profit is criminal. And terrorize people, that is criminal. So I need to speak with someone else to see why Wilkinson handcuffed me just for trying to eat food. Because it happened at KFC. I'd like to know, get down to, because obviously if people are arresting me. I'm sorry?
Were you buying food?
They wouldn't let me. They said the police was hid at a multitude of locations. And then they said call the police because I wanted to buy food. And it's happened at a multitude of locations. They threatened the police or either call them. And to me, if the police were preventing my access to food and water, it felt to me like they were trying to kill me. Because if I don't eat, I get dizzy. If I don't eat, I get dizzy. And I fainted. And by them sabotaging my access to food, like I said, it was like they were trying to kill me.
This car right here.
You were saying something when I was trying to report to you that it was like police were trying to kill me?
Bright lights. Right here. They're coming up behind me close and flashing bright lights.
So let me ask them. Hey, my life's already in jeopardy. I'm going to the police department now. Videos won't upload.
Why are you flashing your bright lights?
So they're behaving odd. I'm trying to talk to them and ask them what's going on. I don't know if they're stalking me because I'm trying to talk to them and they're just ignoring me. People aren't friendly in my environments. So what you just witnessed is that because they were openly stalking me and all on my tail flashing bright lights. Then I got out the car because I'm tired of it. Then these people are acting like nothing. You know, it's been out of control. So there was a lot of false arrests and all kinds of things, assaults. The police terrorized me and then listed a multitude of conspirators and their crimes. So this YouTube channel was a lifesaver for me. I have uploaded the same video multiple different times, it's 2 videos. It was another video I had to delete because look at what's on my phone. My phone malfunctioned and stopped recording. The same guy that had the backpack was at this other location. The other video included footage of someone waiting outside. Well, they blocked my path. I'm kind of distraught from the situation. So this is what's on my phone, and it keeps shutting off. This is it. That's it. They in Metro PCS will not help me. They enforce all the government's crimes on their network. All of them. That's it. So it stops at processing and never completes. 2 different times. This would be the 3rd time. There's 2 big videos I tried to upload and they won't upload. Because it's evidence. So my phone gets to prevent me from doing uploads that are critical. This is how I got terrorized at Walmart at 2 different ones. The first one, the item was taken off the shelf. I don't know if they actually had it, but typically they want me to be in a controlled environment where I can get terrorized. If one store isn't going to comply with bullying and violating, then they'll take the items off the shelf, forcing me to go to another location that will. And that's exactly what happened tonight. Hello, how are you doing tonight?
Doing well, how are you?
Not so good. Remember I told you I was stalking?
You were stalking?
I'm sorry. I'm kind of distraught that I was getting stalked.
Okay. Where?
Okay, right now at the street, it happens every day. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I told you I get stalked, and that's why, remember, I told you I wasn't sure if you were stalking. Remember?
I was on a traffic stop.
Right, but I'm telling you I get stalked. I'm not being heard. Remember, we already reported that and have a report from you?
You didn't say you were getting stalked. You said stalking.
Yes, I do. I get stalked, and I thought you were stalking me because I get stalked to an extreme. I actually thought you
were on a traffic stop.
I understand that now,
and
but I'm reporting.
You followed me, correct?
I'm here reporting.
Do you want to speak to a supervisor? Is that?
You don't want to take the responsibility for the government's crimes?
What can I help you
I'm
with?
reporting that I got stalked tonight. Are you trying to give me a hard time?
No, where were you stalked at?
On this road right here. What's this road right here?
Which road?
Right here.
Where?
To the right.
Okay.
How many roads is it?
How many roads?
Yes, how many roads?
That's one road.
Okay, that's what I thought. What's the name of that road?
What are you, so what?
What road is it? If it's one road, what road is it?
I'm not saying that. I would say, how did the stalking?
What road is it? You wanted to know the road?
No, I know the road.
What's the name of it?
I'm asking you.
Because for years, sir, you guys have bullied me, violated me, assaulted me. I'm ready for you to go to prison.
For me?
All parties that conspire with this criminal activity, I'm ready for you guys to go to jail.
What can I help you with tonight, ma'am?
I reported that I get stalked.
Okay, and how did that stalking occur?
What road is that? You don't want me to know? You asked what road it is.
Do you not know which road you're driving down? That's.
You apparently you don't know either. I asked you what the road. Is I'm distraught now. I get terrorized and you guys enforce it and no, there's no consequences.
Well, let me get I'm just asking you what happened. You're not.
Thank you, V.
What road is it?
What
you
was
don't
that?
want to talk about it?
I can tell you what road.
What is it?
I'm just asking how it occurred.
Okay.
It doesn't. Really
I was saying
we don't need to know the road now.
You know, she says she doesn't need to know the road. This would be so frustrating, you guys, because she doesn't let anybody speak. She talks over them. And like, I have not seen a single person that can basically have a conversation with her. Everybody that she calls when she goes somewhere, whatever, they walk away from her. They hang up on her. She must. 6. I would assume she would have to. Because she thinks everybody is after her.
Okay. So what happened was I was going down the road maybe 2 blocks away and this car was following me as they do every single day and you guys enforce it, cover for it.
And this is like, honestly, this is like one of the problems. I don't know what it's like in Canada or UK or whatever, but here in the United States, our mental health system is so messed up that people that seriously need help, like this woman, you can't get it. It's they don't have the beds. They don't have, it's almost next to impossible, at least here, to get into mental health. They just don't have the resources and stuff to take care of these people. And so it's sad because could you imagine living your life this paranoid all the time? I mean, it actually is really, really sad. As frustrating as she's got to be to the people she talks to.
And bully and violate when I try to report it for years.
The car. Is it the same car?
Me getting stalked.
Is it the same car?
No, it's a multitude. I get gang stalked. Okay. Even police and other parties stalk with no consequences.
Okay.
Okay. So I have footage on the YouTube channel. Did you check out the YouTube channel?
I did not.
Why would you tamper with evidence? And I told you my life was in jeopardy.
I'm not tampering with any evidence.
If I told you my life was in jeopardy and I gave you a channel with evidence, see what I think is going on, because you guys have committed so much crimes and lied and slandered in these reports that I can't get everywhere on the planet. Since you're so criminal and you deprived me of my records to cover up for your crimes, then I had to develop this YouTube channel. So now you can con and pretend like you haven't seen that to enforce more criminal activity. That's what I think is going on. So that's why I think you guys won't look at it the same reason why you won't look at all the evidence, because you're committing crimes. Tamper with evidence is a felony offense, and it's time that you guys get your time. Okay. So anyway, so I get stopped, and you guys are refusing investigation as you've done years, which is a felony?
Never said that.
Okay, I haven't got a call from an investigator or the victim's advocate.
Have so you've reported to stalking?
So you've talked to the victim's advocate, and did you find out why she's refusing to help me?
I need to send an email to her. I have not had a chance yet.
You haven't had a chance knowing that my life is in jeopardy?
Ma'am, you never said your life was in jeopardy.
I did. I told you that I get stalked.
Yeah,
if police
it's
are
sad.
stalking me and I thought you were stalking me, then that would mean that I'm not safe.
Can you imagine
Okay.
how exhausting this has to be for her? I mean, she has to be exhausted, constantly looking over her shoulder and paranoid like that and everything. It's sad. Like, these people need help.
So do people typically want to speak with victims advocates if they don't fear their safety?
I told you I would get you in contact with the victim's advocate and she would reach out. Right? So she will reach out.
So you didn't think that it was critical enough if I asked to speak with a victim's advocate for you to be
gee, that's horrible.
Quick to do that? Because you said you were going to do it the next day. It's Tuesday, and that happened on Sunday.
Yes, ma'am. We got busy with reports, right? So
I've had heard this chaos year, sir.
Okay. Are you
So
reporting something that happened tonight?
I told you about the stalker. Okay, I went to Walmart on Ledbetter.
Okay.
You can look at my YouTube channel. Are you want to continue to tamper with evidence, or are you going to check it out?
I'm not going to look at your YouTube channel, man.
Okay, you want to commit the felony crime? You guys have gotten away with wracked up felonies for years that were out of sync.
Do you want to speak to a supervisor about this?
I mean, well, you don't want to keep tampering with evidence yourself? You want to pass the buck?
I don't understand what she's saying about tampering with evidence. She's telling him to look at her YouTube channel, but then she's saying that looking at her YouTube channel is tampering with evidence. I don't understand what she means.
And commit crimes. Is the supervisor the one that told you to commit the crimes? You have a body cam on, right?
Well, and you know what else, Val, is really a lot of times people that are severely mentally ill like this, even if we got them into mental health and got them on medicine and regulated and everything, a lot of times people that suffer from mental illness, they start feeling better. They go off of their medicine thinking, well, I'm okay. I feel better. Well, you feel better because you're on the medicine. So then they go off of the medicine, and that is so dangerous with mental health drugs. So they can really spiral then.
What crimes I'm committing? I don't know what I've done.
Okay, well, you have a body cam on, right?
Yes.
So now what they do is they have a list of supervisors, so everything that I'm saying is not on body cam footage, so they can continue to tamper with evidence like they've done years. So first off, I went to the Ledbetter on the Walmart on Ledbetter.
Okay.
Okay, they hide items that I come shopping for on some occasions.
They hid items?
They hide items that I come shopping for, gang stalkers, okay? You can see it on my channel, which you guys are covered for, probably had them do it. Okay, so the Lipozene, which I went for, which is a weight loss product, was missing.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not saying that they definitely, but they have camera footage.
Was it possible that they were out of the aisle?
It is possible, but they have camera footage. You can check, because then with
camera footage of them removing the item.
Right, check, because I mean, if
Just
someone is
before you got them?
right,
Okay.
so you can see if that actually happened. So then I left the store immediately when I bag out in their parking lot. A car bags out. I recorded it, but I had to delete it because my phone does not act properly and no one will investigate it. They enforce crimes on my phone. So I backed out and the car was taunting me and blocked my path. Time I backed out.
Okay.
That's on camera footage.
Okay.
Because what we're trying to do
have
is...
footage of that?
No, the Walmart does.
The Walmart does.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, I
Oh,
deleted
my bad.
it because I had other things going on in another store, which I'll get to.
Okay.
Okay. So then I went to another location. The location on this street,
Right,
I'm kind of
Ronnie.
distraught, so I
She's-
can't think of the name of the
she's
street. Whatever
paranoid,
street this
definitely.
is.
Walmart or
Yes, the Walmart off the street up the road.
Okay.
You know which one that is?
Off Clark Road?
I guess it's off Clark. It's the one right up here off the same street.
Oh, is it off?
I have a receipt if you don't want to pretend. If you pretend like you don't know. Hold on.
I'm just actually, there's two Walmarts.
You
around
pretend
here.
like you don't
said
know.
Wheatland?
Wheatland or Clark?
Okay, Wheatland.
Okay.
Okay. So I went to that one.
Jesse
so
Retro, I
multiple
believe is
parties
her
were
name.
terrorizing me in that store, blocking paths, and I want to get down to the bottom of it.
Right,
I don't need to be
Six.
terrorized. I don't know if you guys are taking bribes to do this. I'm tired of you terrorizing me.
Which would
Keeping
be
me away from my
exhausting,
kids, family,
Six.
friends. If it's on the channel that you guys tamper with evidence and don't want to have evidence of your crime, so you won't look at it.
Okay.
So if I'm telling you, are you going to refer this over to the FBI?
So I'm going to refer you to Dallas.
It happened here. It
Right,
happened in
Ronnie.
Duncanville.
That happened in Dallas.
No,
And
it happened in
especially
Duncanville.
post-COVID. I don't know about you guys, but here we still have like certain things that are wiped out all the time, like paper plates, plasticware, like plastic spoons and forks. Our toilet paper even still is wiped out.
What do you mean that happened in Dallas?
You said off Ledbetter and off Wheatland.
Ledbetter, and then it happened again in Duncanville.
The Disney one, Julie?
have a
The
Walmart.
Disney one crashes for me
What was that?
too.
What location was that?
That was
Off
Dallas.
Wheatland.
That was Dallas. It's Dallas City.
Okay, so what police department is that for the Wheatland?
No, I wouldn't.
Or-
I
so
bet
that
you
would,
don't.
believe,
Val.
be Southwest Division of Dallas. So you can go to them and you can report that.
Okay, I would like to supplement the other report since I'm here.
Supplement which?
The report that we did Sunday. Because
Well,
inconveniencing me, I'm already here.
I gave you a call for service number, correct?
I would like you to supplement it and do a call follow-up with a supplement so I have evidence of what I've stated.
I can add more call for service notes about saying.
I'd
that
like
you-
a supplement so I have a number, another
Just
number,
saying.
so you're not tampering with evidence.
Let me get that for you.
Okay, thank you. They're all criminals. Everyone I come, they will not let me speak
Yeah,
with anyone
mine
with
crashes
integrity. No
too,
one
Julie.
would touch this man. It's with a 10-foot
But there's
pole,
supposed to be
anyone
an
that had common
update.
sense. So you have to send lunatics to come cover for this chaos. It's still processing a 3-minute video. So, but the bottom line, he was really.
And the processing of the video and stuff, that happens to all of us. Some videos take forever to process, and it doesn't even matter sometimes how long they are.
I don't know how old that gentleman was that coerced these staff to enforce criminal activity and nothing's done. How do you get that corrupt
There was a
and have
shortage.
all store employees commit
Our
crimes?
cats, we buy Iams kitten food, and which actually, now that I think of it, we might be good to stop getting the kitten food, so that might be a good thing. But we buy Iams kitten food, and we've had trouble finding it a lot of times. You know where we end up finding it usually? It's Dollar General.
With you. And I saw they have camera footage, use intimidation tactics to enforce the youngest person they can find to commit crimes. So the government can get away with more.
I don't know, V. I know she has a child. I'm not sure if there's more than one or if it's just one. But in some of her videos, she is reporting, I guess she had supervised visitation, and the visitations were supposed to take place at this one building. And so she thinks that they have, something out for her too, and that they're making it hard for her to get her visitations and different things. So I don't know if she was married before or what. And I think it's just one child, but I'm not sure.
It's sick. This is harassment. And I had to endure this chaos years. I just want to be able to shop without people committing crimes at work and getting away with it year after year. And then they can see all the commotion in this environment. People sending their children to interrupt, standing by themselves on camera footage. You can look at it and see it. I was getting taunted at another location. So I had to delete that video because my phone is controlled and it wouldn't let me record anymore. So I was taunted in another video. I had to delete that one. And also, because like I said, they hide items that I came shopping for. So this is the second one.
I just always think
the more
how
control store.
Exhausted they have to be.
Security, but some kind of way you want to call the police.
Like that all the time.
But they have their own security since they are the police are behind the crimes. They have to con for cover up. Little girl that blocked my path, now her brother's doing it. So they having children enticed in these crimes. They've been doing it years. I had to delete videos because I didn't think people would believe it. They waited to block my path again. You have security at the store? Okay, can I speak with security? Do you have loss prevention? Okay, because I don't...
Yeah, she definitely does, Jer.
Okay, so I had to endure a lot of abuse for years, and I wanted to end. There's child abuse involved, there's stolen food stamps, stolen money out of my account.
Hold on, come up here with me. Come up here.
Why?
Because I need a security to be with me because you said that you would feel unsafe. So
I didn't say that I feel unsafe.
Okay,
I'm not being heard.
Okay,
I said that there's been a lot of things that went on that were crimes,
Yes.
and I needed to end. So
yes, V, that's what I'm saying. Like, gosh, it has to be so exhausting.
Okay, harassment is criminal. Okay, so what they do on these crimes is they bring carts towards me and all kinds of different things, block my path, come, with their body and carts, and you can see it on camera footage, a multitude of people doing this, waiting to do this. Right. So when I came in, there was someone in a car that ran a stop sign trying to come out at me in a white van. You can review the camera footage for that. So since the police are setting it up, they're depriving me of law enforcement for crimes they set up. Okay. So if the crimes are so extreme that a customer, a staff in Irving that was servicing someone's car, got in their car and committed a crime and rushed me with the vehicle on the wrong side of the road in Irving. Okay, I reported it to the police as well as staff at Walmart. They all covered for it. So if people don't have enough sense to not get in customers' cars and commit crimes, something needs to be done.
I
So
don't know,
had to
Jason.
endure
Like
this
I said,
year,
all
so
I know
I'd
as
like
far
to
as
get to the bottom
family
of why
is that she has a
staff
child
wants
that was
to be
taken.
considered in harassment, which is criminal.
Right.
Are you going to review the camera footage so you can look at it and we can
I
get
would
down?
have to call somebody hired me to go take a look at it. I was just trying to see what was going on.
Oh, okay, yes.
person
That,
came to me with some shit.
I'm a targeted individual, and the police set up for people to conspire with cover up for their crimes.
Okay.
So they have set up harassment schemes for targeted individuals, like
alright.
myself.
Okay.
So they enlist stores and multiple other parties, staff, and multiple other parties to be conspired with their criminal activity.
Okay, let me get somebody hired.
You got to get someone higher?
Yes, because it's just to go look at the camera.
Okay,
I
so
don't do the AP and the
okay, well I can give you my information. So first the other gentleman, now you, and now you got to get someone higher.
Yes,
okay,
yes,
okay.
ma'am.
A lot of staff enforcing these
See,
crimes.
I feel bad too
The
because
people are getting paid on payroll.
Because you know the people she talks to get so frustrated too because she doesn't really let them talk, and then everything they say she turns into a conspiracy against her. So it'd be so frustrating for the people she's talking to, and then they get aggravated, and so like she definitely is not getting help that she needs because everywhere she reaches out, they just get frustrated and walk away, hang up on her, whatever.
Goals to enforce this criminal activity. So since they're already bought off, they used to enforce the crime.
Blue, it's just like TLC used to do. She was always saying the government and everything
Police
was
station here.
after
Now they have
her.
another weird security officer that was at the gate, at the door when I came in. The security that was already at the door. That may be the one that enlisted people to commit these crimes.
Right, B. Oh,
Go
really,
over the
Blue?
government.
Who's that?
I mean, the government are committing these crimes. So you kind of can't interrupt what the government's crimes. That's the problem here. When someone abuses power to have people enlist citizens.
See, that's
and
exactly
covering up
what
for their criminal activity,
Letitia always
enforcing
said.
crimes.
The government was after her.
I don't understand why the store would cover up for crimes. Harassment is criminal, and you have a car speeding up, trying to coming out at me in your parking lot, and you get harassed and terrorized in every store I go into, and I want it to end.
Okay.
So a crime is actively being committed in your store, and a lot of staff are conspirators in the crimes. Okay, see what's going on is the government's targeting me because they are committing crimes.
Right.
So they're enticing citizens to commit crimes with them.
Okay.
Abusing power and enticing citizens to be criminal with you. Law enforcement coming into a store and say, I want you to commit crimes with me. Don't you think that's problematic?
Yes.
So that's it.
Have to, call the police.
Your crimes are being committed in your store. I don't know why you cover for it.
Yes, ma'am. So
if you're not committing a crime, if someone sped up in your parking lot, and then you had a staff member that sped up in a car on the wrong side of the road in a customer's car,
right?
Why would Walmart staff cover for that?
I hate when they end like that. I want to know what's happening.
Miss Justina.
Okay, can I speak with her? Because I'm going to get to the bottom of today why I keep getting terrorized every single store I get into. Someone needs to review this camera footage.
You would feel like you're losing your mind.
You have camera footage of someone speeding up and running a stop sign, almost
No,
hitting me
Jason,
in the
I
parking
don't
lot.
think anybody does because
If
she
you
doesn't
conspire
let
with the
them speak
government's
either.
crimes, you're still a conspirator in the crime. Harassment is criminal. So I want to get to the bottom of it today. I've had to endure this chaos years.
Okay.
I want this store to review the camera footage
The
and
store
not be
manager
conspiracy.
is not here, I think so, but there is a manager here.
Okay, let's get to the bottom of it because these crimes have been going on long enough. Someone needs to review the camera footage. If I could get an attorney, I would sue the living daylights out of all the conspirators in this chaos that I've had to been forced to endure years. Store representatives don't need to get in clients' vehicles and then come at me and commit crimes in customers' cars. And nothing is done for years. How do you entice stores through representative staff to be criminals and get away with it for years?
The staff getting in customers' cars and coming after her?
Harassment store to store to store.
That's true, Blue.
I can't believe someone would get in a customer's car and commit a crime, and the police department and store would cover for it. Store manager that keeps sending me young people.
Am I the
This
only
young
one that
person right
really
here, the
wants
store
to know
manager?
what she's doing with the poster board and
You're
markers?
the store manager? They send the youngest person in the store to come assist me and come.
I'm not the youngest. I just look the youngest.
Okay, well, that's a compliment. Okay, well, so you guys need to review the camera footage. For years, the government has been targeting me committing crimes. There's child abuse involved. There's a murder involved. You're an urban store. Someone got in the car and rushed me in a customer's vehicle.
No, this isn't Tina Grebo. You mean Tina that does,
So
you didn't
if
ask,
someone
but I'll
doesn't
tell
have
you.
enough common sense
No, this is
to did not commit
Kiana.
crimes
Her
in
name
their
is
own
Kiana
store.
Clark. Good morning,
Someone needs to be
Grebo.
done about it. I don't think that I should go to store and get terrorized. You have camera footage of someone waiting for me to come outside, ran a stop sign, and almost hit me on your camera footage right now. Or what are you guys going to do with crimes repetitively being committed in your store?
That's driving me nuts, V. I so want to know what she's using it
The only
for.
thing we can do is just up our security. 'Cause
Well,
that's
then
what-
you never dawned on you to actually call the police?
Yeah, I
Or is
think
the
so
police
too,
department
Blue.
behind it? Because I've seen the police here. Hello,
that's
there's a lot of room for you to get by, honey.
CGC, that's
You wanted
so
to interrupt me speaking
horrible.
with him, ma'am? Okay, so there's a lot of people that are waiting around. So So you're saying that you are refusing to report crimes that are happening in your store to law enforcement that put other customers in their cars at risk?
I feel bad for these guys.
Okay, well, can we get some law enforcement?
My son
done?
used to
Somebody needs
do.
look at the security cam.
He was AP at a Walmart before he joined the Corps, and these are young guys that do this. You know what I mean? Like they don't have any idea how to deal with her. I mean, even the police don't know how to deal with her. She seriously needs help.
Watch these people waiting around these corners, committing crimes. Harassment is criminal. I've had to endure this chaos years.
Yes,
Okay, so let me give you my YouTube channel. Someone needs to report it to the police. And look, they can look outside, so watch this car speed up at the stop sign and try to scare me at the stop sign, ran a stop sign to come out at me.
Look at that
It's
little
on your
girl.
camera footage. It's a
That
white
little
vehicle.
girl is afraid.
Reason why you just won't call the police? Are you covering for it?
No.
Okay, we need to call the police so they can review the camera footage.
You want to call them right now?
Yeah, I mean, there's crimes being committed in your store. I get harassed. I've had to endure this chaos years.
Okay. Well, I have to get my manager so he can pull up the camera footage.
Right, so they can see the white van outside. I'll get the license plate number, and then they can review the camera footage to see this.
Oy, guys. Okay, I think I'm going to end it there today. Don't forget, tomorrow, guys, we're going to be doing game night. Usually I do 9 p.m. So, I will see you guys for that, but I will also see you tomorrow morning at 7:30, like usual. Problem with those suffering from schizophrenia is that they need to be consistent with their meds, right, 6? And that's a huge problem because they go into mental health, they get regulated, they get on medicine, then they start to feel better, they let them go, and then they go off. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow morning at 7:30. Thank you guys again, mods, members, chatters, subscribers, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you tomorrow morning.